2025, the professional examination syllabus was reviewed, and here are some of the that were changed or replaced. So at the foundation level, management information was replaced with management accounting. Business law was renamed corporate and business law. Business management and finance was renamed business environment. At the skills level, a new subject, financial management, was introduced. Financial reporting now include the sustainability reporting standard by the International Sustainability Reporting Board. However, this is limited to the FIRS standard 1 at this level. Audit and assurance was renamed audit, assurance, and forensics. This is to allow the enlarged treatment of forensics. And then lastly, corporate strategic management and ethics was removed from the examination structure. Some aspects of these subjects are integrated into strategic financial management at the professional level. At the professional level, corporate reporting was changed to strategic business reporting. This was done to accommodate the new sustainability reporting standard issued by the International Sustainability Reporting Board, ISSB. And then strategic financial management now includes some aspects of the strategic management and risk taken from corporate strategic management and ethics. Also, the new syllabus, in this new syllabus, there was a review of the clause that stated that no candidate who failed a subject or a subject in the professional exam, either in the foundation level, skills level, or professional level, will be exempted from the same subject. So the council has provided a waiver to this clause. So under the revised policy, candidates who provide a valid evidence, such as an additional qualification or certification that would normally qualify them for exemption, may now be granted exemption from the subject. So what this means is that, so before, in the previous syllabus, persons who failed particular courses and probably got ahead to probably get a higher certification that could normally give them or grant them some exemptions, the previous syllabus didn't let them do that. So it means that you have to take up failed courses. But in this new syllabus, for persons who have acquired a higher certification, they can proceed to claim exemption for the failed courses if it is applicable with their higher certification. So that's what this clause says. So these are the courses for the new syllabus for the foundation level. The foundation level still remains 4 courses, skills still remains 6, and then the professional also still remains 5. Let's talk about ICAN Online Tutors. So IoT Academy, also known as ICAN Online Tutors, is an e-learning platform. We provide tuition for persons preparing for professional examinations such as ICAN, ATSWA, ACCA, CISA, CITN. Our mission is to continually provide tuition for these persons preparing for professional exams using technological advancements and innovation. At ICAN Online Tutor, we use a blend of video lectures and interactive online live sessions to prepare students for their exams. The video lectures covering comprehensive topic areas can be viewed at your own pace with live classes, with the live online classes conducted at the weekends. All classes are recorded, ensuring that missed sessions can be revisited at your convenience. Also, you would also receive access to carefully prepared lesson notes from our tutors. Questions are addressed during the live classes or within the designated course discussion forum. So no matter your budget or your study style, we have a perfect ICAN preparation plan waiting for you. For the ICAN tuitions, we have 4 different plans tailored to meet your needs. And the basic plan, the standard plan, the premium plan, and the enterprise plan. Each plan is designed to help you pass your exams in one sitting. And you just simply choose which works best for you. And then you can also choose different plans for different courses. So the basic plan, this gives you access to video lectures, lesson notes, video lectures of the previous diet, and it's accessible for one diet. You also have access to the lesson notes. These are accessible on your laptop, your smartphones, and your tablets. The videos are non-downloadable in this plan, so it means that you'd have to watch it from your device, like stream it. Then also the ICAN study packs, pathfinders in soft copies will be made available, and other study materials. You also have access to technical and administrative support. So this basic plan essentially is best for self-starters and budget-conscious students who prefer to study entirely at their own pace and have a reliable internet connection. The standard plan gives access to video lectures from current and previous diets, and this is accessible for just one diet. It's accessible on laptops, smartphones, and tablets. You also can download this on your mobile devices and also tablets via our mobile application. You have access to lesson notes, the ICAN study packs, pathfinders, all in soft copies. You also have access to other study materials such as the quiz and all of that. And then you have access to technical and administrative support. So this plan is best for students who need flexibility to study without incurring data costs or when internet connection is poor. So they can download once and watch anytime within the diet. The premium plan, this is this gives access to the live classes which are held on Microsoft Teams at the weekends. You also have the video lectures from the current and previous diets. It's also accessible for one diet. And then it's accessible on laptops, smartphones, tablets. It is downloadable and you can watch offline without the internet connection. You also have access to lesson notes, weekly assignments. You'll be added to a WhatsApp discussion forum. And then you have access to the study packs, the pathfinders, or soft copies, the revision classes, and mock exams towards the end of the diet. And lastly, you have access to technical and administrative support. So this plan is best for students who want the highest chance of passing. This plan provides the live interaction, structured revision, and full support to maximize your exam readiness. The last plan here is the enterprise plan. This is one of our newest plans, and it is tailored for businesses and also individual based on your request. So for people who intend to have training, consultation, and all of that, it provides flexible learning options for both hybrid, online, or physical, depending on your location. And then this training delivered by top professional. Yeah, this plan covers corporate, group, executive, one-on-one training alongside business consultation, and it is fully customized based on specific needs and requests. The pricing is, however, based on request, so you can always reach out to us on that for direct consultation. So this is the timetable for the May 2026 diet. So classes are held on Saturdays and Sundays, and here are the various times for various classes and the various levels as well. The features. Okay, so this is more like reiterating what I said previously. These are the features for the plans that we have. So the basic plan, we don't have live classes. For the standard plan, there are no live classes as well, and for the premium plan, there are live classes. The videos are not downloadable on the mobile app for the basic plan, but it is for the standard and the premium plan. There are no revision classes for the basic and standard plan, but there are revision classes for the premium plan. The mock exams are not available for the basic and standard, but the mock exams for the premium plan users. Discussion group, yes for the premium and no for standard and no for basic as well. Then this is accessible on the laptops, smartphones, and tablets for all the plans. You have access to quiz for all the plans. Study packs and pathfinders are also accessible by all the plans. You also have access to technical and administrative support by all the plans, and also other study materials, access for one diet as well, and the lesson notes are also available for all the plans. So this is the price list for the foundation level. It comprises of the various plans we have available and the various costs. This is the price list for the skills. It also comprises of the various courses at the skills level and the plans. And lastly, this is for the professional level as well. It comprises of the courses and the plan for this level rather. Let's talk about the ATS study plans. So for the ATS, we have 2 study plans tailored to meet your needs. The basic plan and the standard plan, and each plan is designed to help you pass your exam in one sitting. So you can simply choose the one that works best for you, and you can also choose different plans for different courses. For the ATS level, there are no live classes for both plans. The downloadable feature is not available for the basic plan, but it is available for the standard plan. There is no discussion group for the basic plan, but it's available for the standard plan. It's both of them. For both plans, it's accessible on laptops, smartphones, and tablets. And then also for the ATS study packs, technical and administrative support, other study materials, and access to one diet, and also the lesson notes are all available for both plans. So this is the pricing plan for the ATS. At ATS 1 level, it's 3,000 naira per course. For the basic plan rather, it's 3,000 for ATS 1 per course. ATS 2 is 5,000 per course, and ATS 3 is 7,000 per course. For the standard plan, at ATS 1 level, it's 5,000 per course. At ATS 2 level, it's 7,500 per course, and ATS 3 level is 10,000 per course. All our video lectures and study materials are available and accessible on our mobile application or our website as well. So you can always scan the barcode to install our new mobile app on both the Android and Apple devices. You can also check them on Play Store and App Store by just typing ICAN Online Tutors. So you would find the app on this Play Store and App Store. So we're excited to let you know that lectures would officially begin tomorrow, Sunday, the 11th of January, 2026. We look forward to learning and growing with you. Aside tuition, we also handle some other processes such as the student registration, annual subscription, exemptions, exam registration, induction, and transcript request and processing, and other more. Yeah. So then kindly reach out to us for more inquiries. You can call us or reach out to us on WhatsApp on the number on your screen, 07004576011 and 0811086689. You can also visit our website at icanonlinetutors.com. You can send us an email at admin@icanonlinetutors.com or icanonlinetutors@gmail.com. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Queen Nexta, for that wonderful presentation. I so much believe that by now everybody has really understood everything about ICAN. All we really need to know about ICAN, ATS, and some other auxiliary activities and services that IoT Academy actually offers. That is actually a well-detailed breaking down that Queen Extra has actually done. Thank you so much for that very enlightening discussion. So before we actually commence with other activities, I would like to just take some reaction in case you still have anything you really want to ask in which Queen Esther might not mention or that you are still in doubt of it, please, you can actually drop that on the chat box for us to attend to that. For now, we are not really unmuting anybody for question and answer yet. As the program is just starting, you can actually drop your comment, your question based on that on the platform. And I promise you that that is going to be attended to. So welcome once again, everybody, to May 2026 IoT Academy Open Day. Mr. Afis Adebimpe, are you there? Mr. Afis Adebimpe, please, if you
Yes,
are
please
there.
confirm if you can hear me. Please confirm if you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you. So thank you so much, everybody.
Yeah,
Good morning once again, everyone.
Good morning.
I am Oriyomi Kasali, alongside with my professional colleagues, Mr. Afis Adebimpe. We shall be facilitating the program. To everybody who has joined, our distinguished guests, our facilitators, our alumni, and most importantly, our prospective and returning students, you are all welcome to the IoT Academy Open Day. Like I said, me and my other professional colleagues shall be your host and moderator for today's section, and it is actually our great pleasure to have you all join us for today. As you have seen, that today's open day has been carefully designed to actually give you insight, clarity, and also confidence as you journey through your ICAN and ATS journey with IoT Academy. Sorry, can you please confirm if you can actually see my screen? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you so much for that. So whether you are just starting out, you are already enrolled, or you are still deciding your next step, I bet it with you that today is about keeping you with the right information and mindset to actually succeed. We will be walking you through what ICAN and ATS truly entails, as Queen Esther has initially done, and also how IoT Academy could support students through our structured learning, our technology, and our mentorship, and how you can actually overcome fear, that doubt that is actually holding you down, and uncertainty in your professional journey. You will also hear from our facilitators, as well as our alumni, those who also passes through the same thing that you are about to consider. And most importantly, our panelists who have practical experience and real success story to actually share with you in order to really encourage you. So my dear all, how we would encourage you to be interactive and also ensure that you actually listen attentively, bring out your jotter, because this is more than a session, it is actually a workshop, not a classroom. In classroom, you might not actually get everything, but in workshop, you're going to get both theoretical and the practical insight to that thing that you actually need. And I really want you to know that it's actually a safe space for you to learn, engage, and grow, especially with my moderators, Mr. Abdulhafiz Adebimpe, who would actually be facilitating the program alongside with Oriyomi Kasali. Thank you so much, everybody. Permit me to actually call on Mr. Abdulhafiz Adebimpe to give us the remark. Mr. Hafiz, good morning, boss.
Yeah, good morning, my senior colleague. Good morning, everyone. And let me say again, Happy New Year from ICAN Online Tutors. We've come to appreciate the name ICAN Online Tutors, but ideally, just let me make it clear again for most of our new members, we are actually ICAN Online Tutors, but we've been affiliated with the name for a quite number of time now. We're happy to do that. So once again, every year we always have opening sensitization program and also closing sensitization program per diet. Why are we doing this? It's to equip you ahead of what you are supposed to know about ICAN. A lot of us believe that ICAN is so hard. Some people even have the notion that they cannot pass ICAN if they didn't go to certain center. Some even believe that the way they mark ICAN is far different from the way they mark ACCA. So this session is to enlighten us and give us major principles we need to know about understanding ICAN program, and importantly, to know more about our platform, how we deliver virtual tutorial materials to our potential students and existing students. I welcome you once again to this session. I want you to be attentive. It will definitely be an interactive session. So keep your questions. When we are at the point of question and answer, be happy to throw your question at us, and we're happy to respond to it. Thank you. Because of time, let me take a step back now to allow my co-facilitator to take it from here. Over to you, Mike.
Thank you so much, my professional colleagues and my boss. So, my dear all, to begin, we would like to invite the founder and the CEO of IoT Academy, the one that I normally call my boss and the powerhouse. Is actually a visionary leader who has been so passionate about transforming professional education and empowering students to succeed at their own pace. How would you actually be working from Monday to Saturday, Monday to Friday? You go 5 to 9, you return back with the hectic traffic you encounter on the road, and you want to tell me that we still wake up 6 o'clock and be preparing to go and attend one class, all because I have a career to actually live. And there's one person that just sits down and look at how can I actually take learning to the comfort of individual. This thing shouldn't be a tug of war. It is something that can actually be acquired while people are sleeping, while people are in their bedroom, while people are in their sitting room, while people are at their home, without actually having additional cost or an extra effort that they will also need to be putting in place in meeting up with their career. And there's no other person than Mr. Ridwan Teslim Layeni to actually give us his welcome address. Please join me, everybody, as we welcome him on board. Good morning, sir. Mr. Ridwan Teslim Layeni.
Good
Hello,
morning,
sir.
Mr. William.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, how are you doing today?
Very fine.
Yes, I'm trying to switch to my laptop so that I can turn my camera and make my presentation. So, but I will just start while I'm working on it. So, thank you very much for the introduction. And hello, everyone. Hello, IoT tutors, IoT students, and IoT alumni that are here today to grace this great event. This event is an important one, this will now be the 11th edition, if I'm not wrong, because we started back as far as 2021, holding this open day twice yearly. And it has always been entertaining, educational, and thought-provoking for students. As my colleagues have earlier introduced, ICAN Online Tutors as your number one platform to learn, to prepare for your accounting exams and other professional exams, such as ICAN, ATS, CISA, ACCA, and CITN. Yes, and we started this great tuition house with strong conviction to make an impact towards making learning easy by leveraging technology and innovation. Our vision is to build the next generation of tech-savvy, future-ready professional accountants. And we are really striving in our own little way to ensure that we achieve this goal very soon. And so this event is also coming on the new landmark that we have achieved as we celebrate our 5th year anniversary as a tuition house, and we are arguably the biggest tuition house in terms of number of students. at the moment. And I urge you all to sit back and learn from the different facilitators and also our alumni that will be joining us on this program, and make sure you take notes and take important information they'll be giving you in these sessions, as these things that you would learn will go with you, and if you adhere to them, you can be sure that you will succeed in your ICAN exams. Many of you that are just coming in, please don't take this exam as your school exam that you read 2 weeks before exams and you still pass. Early preparation is important, is essential to passing the ICAN exams. I would tell you this, and I will tell you for free. I'm telling you this again, and I'm telling you for free, that you are lucky if you are here today, and count yourself grateful that you've joined ICAN online tutors. And so another thing I will tell you guys, which is something we've observed over the years, is that take fear away from your ICAN journey. That fear that, oh, I don't want to fail, am I well prepared? I can tell you, I took the exams. Anytime I took the exam, I never felt confident that I was 100% prepared. Most likely, you will never be 100% sure that you are 100%. I don't think anyone, I was introduced to ICAN as far back as 2008. This is 2025. Do the maths, that's about over 17 years. Over 17 years, almost 18 years, anyways. Look at it. I've never met anyone in my career that would tell me that, oh, I'm confident of this exam. Let them bring it now. I can write and pass the exam. Not even a single person. So what's your fear? Because you don't want to fail. I mean, you will never write this exam. I've heard different stories. Like one of our students were complaining this day, saying that she has now paid for the classes 4 times without writing the exams. Why will you pay for classes? I mean, probably you did attend classes claiming that you are preparing for because of your work. I mean, don't give yourself excuses. We've had a woman that had 5 children. She was working, her work was ethic. She took all papers in the professional level, she passed all 5 of them. So what is it that you can't? If they can do it, you can do it. You can be sure that there's someone out there that is more busy than you are. You understand? It's all about planning, it's all about strategy. We created this platform for a reason, because we noticed all these issues that people were facing with writing the exams, which means our platform gives you one thing that you won't get elsewhere: your ability to learn on the go. Your ability to learn on the go. So you can study anywhere at any time. And I will tell you, don't belittle that little 15 minutes, that little 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour that you have. Even if it's your break time at work, it goes a long way towards preparing for your exams. Utilize it. You will learn something. Know how. You will learn something that day. You understand? When you're on transit to work, it's another opportunity to learn. If you are not driving, don't forget about talking to colleagues in your staff bus or your colleague that has come to pick you up. Plug your earpods, your earpiece, your earphones, your headphones. Put it on your put it on your ears. Start watching a video. It goes a long way. When you are transiting from work, also do the same thing. It's little, but it goes a long way. if you are driving and you can learn some theory courses that you can listen to, plug it to your you can either plug it to your ears, but if you don't want to do that, you can have a Bluetooth in your car where you can do it. Whatever, any little time you have, if you're a busy professional, this little time, they add up. It's like they say little drops of water makes a mighty ocean. So don't take all these things, little things, because you say weekend. Depending on the number of courses you are doing, you might not even have time during this weekend. You understand? We try as much as possible to also balance your lifestyle with your religious activities. So it's left to you. Many of you will complain that, why are we starting classes at 10 a.m.? For those of you at skills, other stages is at 12. But those of you at skills, we have tried, but we can only start at 10, and that's audit, assurance, and forensic. So because there's nowhere we want to put it, we want to make it as convenient as possible. But I mean, in some churches, they have different services. Some morning, afternoon, some evening, and some morning services start as early as maybe 7 or 8. Go for the morning service. Make sure you are back on time to attend your classes. If you have other religious activities you do during the week, maybe for now you can make the sacrifice of saying, oh, I'm only available on Sundays at this social time. I mean, you need to learn how to schedule yourself also. Yeah, there will be activities there. Yeah, we know God is the most important thing in this equation, whether you're a Muslim or you're a Christian. But then you must be able to create balance between preparing for the exams, your work, your religious activities. You must be able to create balance. Studying in the night, so it works for some people, it doesn't work for some people. So you must also learn also to know what works for you. I will tell you something. What studying in the night doesn't work for me, and I tried that during my ICAN exams. Even if I'm able to successfully do it, the next day I'm sleeping all through the day, which means it defeats the purpose of people studying in the night. So, but for some of you, it works because some of you are, what I call. I mean, I'm not trying to be abusive, but I feel like people that don't sleep at 10 p.m. in the night, I call them night crawlers. So people that can stay up past 10 p.m., some can stay up as early as 1 p.m. That's where your strength lies in. Utilize it. But don't give yourself excuses. Don't start saying, my work did not allow me. No. Don't give yourself excuses. You must make up that time. You must give your time because you need this qualification to progress in your career. And I'm optimistic that you would achieve this feat very soon. You will go ahead and succeed in your professional exams, and you will still go ahead after then to succeed in your career. I wish you all a fruitful and successful sessions ahead. Thank you very much, and do have a great day.
Amen. Thank you so much for that wonderful remark, sir. Mr. Avis Adegunke. Mr. Avis, are you there? Mr. Avis, are you there?
Yes, I am, please. Yes, I am.
Okay.
I'm driving that. I am.
So, Mr. Avis, if you hear what Boss is actually saying, thank you so much, Boss, for that wonderful presentation. And I hope that people are actually learning one or two things from that. Mr. Avis Adegunke, Boss keeps saying people are actually fear doubting themselves and the likes. Do you really think ICAN is not too difficult? Because if you really look at ICAN, you will see that it's really not like school examination. And how about doing 5 courses at the time, I study, I do all stuff and the likes. Why do you even think that ICAN is so easy as Boss has said? And then it's even calling some people a night worker. What about we that are actually a night game, which we don't sleep at all? Even something that is actually achievable.
Yeah, thank you so much. Can I give you a remark now? Can I react?
Yes, you can. Yes.
So I totally agree with boss on that. One thing we need to know about ICAN, even the best of the best in school will tell you they are in shock with the way and manner ICAN exam is being tested. But there's something that is certain: how well and how far are you prepared? So for you to pass ICAN, your preparation needs to be top notch. And Nigeria, we find ourselves in a praying community, such that we totally believe in prayer. So that will be your second guard. So after you have prepared, you have read so well, follow the instruction of your tutors, then put everything in the hand of God. But one thing I could say is that ICAN is not as hard as the way we are seeing it, or as the way people have been, clamoring out there. I think the major thing is for us to follow the instruction that is given to us, whether in the class or during the exam. Once that is followed, success is guaranteed. So two things you need to take away from my talk. Number one, preparedness. You need to prepare so well for you to pass ICAN. Number two, also put everything in the hand of God by praying. And above all, how well do you manage your time? If you are the type that you can study overnight, good for you. If you are the type that can study during the day, good for you. But just ensure that you prepare so well for you to be able to clear the paper as you go. Thank you.
That is so wonderful and inspiring. So that means ICAN is not just as we think. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So thank you so much, Mr. Ridwan, the boss. Thank you so much, sir, for the inspiring and insightful welcome address. We truly appreciate your leadership and vision. I will say this. As you all know, that IoT actually introducing IoT Academy. I actually introducing some features that we also add values to what to our learning experience in this May 2026 diet. But how are we going to actually navigate our way around our learning system? I am going to be calling on our IT manager, because at IoT, our learning doesn't stop in the classroom. We leverage on the technology to make the study more smarter and what is easier. So to show us how to navigate our learning management system and get the best out of it, I would like to invite our IT manager, Mr. Temitope Falatu, to please walk us through how we can actually navigate our element. Please, my dear all, put your hands together as we welcome on board Mr. Temitope Falatu as he takes us through this section. Mr. Temitope, good morning. How are you doing today?
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
I'm good. Yeah. So I'll share my screen now. Yeah, thanks. Hope you can see my screen.
Yes, we can.
Yes, you can see your screen.
All right. So to start with, you will have to visit our website, ICANonlinetutors.com. So it will take you to the landing page, whereby as a new user, you either sign up. Once you sign up, you put in your details and all, then you can log in. I have an account already. Trying to log in. Okay. Yes. So once you log in, it will take you to your dashboard. So this is the dashboard, and you will see Under my courses, you see all the courses that you've enrolled for. From here, you can see the latest announcements. You can go to the announcements here and view all the announcements for that concerns you. Also here, you can view your order or the courses that you made payment for and your profile. So let's go to my courses. That's where we have the business. So you click on start lesson. Yeah. So basically we have the web app and the mobile app. So this is the web app where students used to learn. So from the course content, we have the videos, we have the lesson notes, we have quiz, and we have the resources, the study text, and all other. So you can, this is easy. To watch the first video, you click on it and it starts playing. Yeah. You can fast forward it. You can rewind. You can increase the speed. And also you can put it on full screen. So you can go to the next. Also click on next from here. You can click on next from here to go to the next video, go to the next lesson. So let's look at the lesson notes. Yeah. So these are the lesson notes. Same thing as the videos. You can click on next to go to the next content. So then the quiz. So this is an advantage for the students to learn on the go. Okay. I think okay, this quiz is not complete yet. Okay. Also the Pathfinder, you can view the Pathfinder from here. We have the test study path. Yeah. So to download all these videos and lesson notes, you can only do that on the mobile app, and I'll be showing you that also shortly. You know, for some of us, we prefer using a wider screen, which is our laptop or our tablets. So you can also make your discussion here, and people on this course can respond to you also. And submit. I see. So people on this course can respond to you. The lecturer too can also respond to you from here. Yeah. Yeah. You can also rate the course if you want to rate it. Narrate. Yeah. Okay, I must fill the feed. I'm looking for quiz. Okay. So this is a quiz. This is a quiz section. We have introduction to ICAN case study. We can, from here, we have 10 questions. You select your answer. You select your answers. Go to the next page. Select your answers. Yeah. So once you are done, you click on confirm and submit. So it will show you the answer and explanation to the answer. You can see this is not correct. This is not the correct answer. Is to apply relevant analysis tools and the explanation here. So this give more explanation to the answers. Yeah, I think that's all for the learning management system for the web app. So I'll be sharing my screen for the mobile app shortly. Thank you. Mr. Uyomi can continue. I will share my screen shortly.
All right, thank you so much for that. I thought you still want to share your screen for the mobile app. Are we sharing that now?
Yes. Just give me like 2 minutes.
Okay, so thank you so much for that insightful section. So everybody, apology for the delay. We are going to see how to also navigate through our mobile app. Thank you so much for your patience. In the next few minutes, we are going to see how to also navigate through the mobile app. Immediately after this, we are going to be taking short question and answer on the first session and also the second section, which is all about navigating through our LMS and also what you need to know about ICAN and ATS, based on what my presenter, Queen Esther, and Mr. Temitope has actually given to us. So kindly prepare your question. And I really want to assure you that each question shall not last more than 60 seconds. So everything that you have to say, summarize everything within 30 seconds. For questioning, answering shall not exceed 60 seconds. And we shall not take more than 3 questions at the start because we really need to manage everyone's time. So thank you.
Okay. So this is the mobile app. So once you open the mobile app, you have to log in. You log in with your details. Yes. So this is the dashboard. To view your courses, you go to my courses, and this one that you can see under pending is that I've not started like watching the video. So if I click on start lesson, you can see.
And welcome to the first class of ICAN online tutor case study, May 2020.
So we have them in category in sections. You have them in sections. The lesson notes, you can view the lesson note also. Yeah, you can view them. Also, the lesson notes, you can open them on your phone directly from the top arrow by the right. When you click on it, it will ask you to open, then you can share. So next, okay, let's go to the quiz. So on the mobile app, this is how the quiz look like. Okay, I've answered this on the web app. Let's choose another quiz. I'm starting quiz. Next, click on next. You can go to the previous question also. Maybe there's a mistake. You can click on next. Next. So once you are done, click on finish. Yeah, it's going to show you the correct answer and the explanation. You can see the correct answer and the explanation. So you can retake the quiz also. You start again from the beginning. Also from on the web app, you can also retake the quiz. Then once you are done, you exit.
2025.
So
I am Oriyomi Kasali, popularly known as.
Let me show you. So once you are done, let's say you are done with lesson 1, you click on this. You won't see the course under pending again. The course will be, it has moved from pending to in progress, because if you've completed a course, a section there, you completed this.
Known as employer
pending. So once you are done with all the
known as employer
here, the lesson notes and everything is,
and in this course,
it will move to completed. It will move to completed. So from there you can track your progress. You can track your learning, where you are missing out. So for the download, you can, for the download, if you notice the previous course I opened, you can't see this download arrow by the right, because it's a basic plan course. So for basic plan, you don't have access to download. But this plan is for premium plan. You have access to download. So once, if you want to download, you click on the arrow button and it starts downloading. Start downloading. You can download lesson notes also, but notes, the downloads are stored inside the mobile app. They are not stored on your phone. They are stored inside the mobile app. So once the download is done, to access your downloaded course, you go back and click on accounts at the bottom right. You click on accounts and you click on downloads. You click on it. Yeah, so this is the lesson notes I just downloaded. The video I'm downloading is still in progress. Yeah, so this is the lesson note I downloaded just now. So if we check, let's check the video if it's done. Still in progress. So basically, that's how you go about the download feature, or watch the videos. That's how you go about them. So, and you can view all the courses here, top courses. You can search for course. You can search for course. It will filter them. You can use the filter button. You can add to wait list. If you go to the wait list, you see what you've added to the wait list, and you can clear the wait list and change your password. You want to change your password here. You have view the announcement also here. You can view all the announcements here. You can view all your orders here. You can view all your orders, your downloads. If you want to delete your account, but no, and log out your profile. Yeah. Let's see. Just looking. Okay. The download is still on. But basically, that's how to go about it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Temitope, for that practical walkthrough. Please, I know one of the questions that people would like to ask. Let me quickly ask for that. If I download the video on my mobile app, after downloading, can I watch it offline? Will I need internet to still work, to still watch it without internet? Quick one.
Okay. You don't need internet to watch it. You can see when I went to that downloaded section, because I'm with like we are online. That's why I can't like off my phone. I'm sharing my screen. I can't off my data. So once you've downloaded the video, even if your data is on and you go to the downloaded section, you are watching the videos, it won't affect your download your data. It won't affect your data at all because it's offline already. It's offline, so you are watching it without data. It's not consuming your data. So you can test it out, download the videos off your data, and go to the mobile app, go to the account section, click on downloads, and you'll be able to watch your videos offline. All the videos that you've downloaded, the lesson notes, you can open them offline. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much for that. So my dear, I know that we'll be having one or two questions to ask. Mr. Abdulhafiz, now is now an open floor. If you have a question about ICAN, ATS, and the LMX, or anything that we have discussed so far, this is the time for you to ask. Please feel free. There are no wrong question or right question here. So everybody, if you have a question, quickly signify by raising your hand and you will be observed. Signify. If there's no question, we shall be moving to our panel discussion.
I think people are raising up their hands, so you have to just call their names. I will give them.
And also drop chat so we can see. So for me, I'm finding
So permit me to call on Mr. Abdulaziz.
Yeah, I can
Yes.
hear you. You're mine. Thank you. For me, I can't see people hands up. I do with my other gadgets. Yeah.
We have like 14 people hands up here.
Okay, can you just allow them to take their question one after the other, please?
Sir,
I need you to enable my mic and camera on my other Microsoft Teams account.
Okay, I can see Emeka hands up. Emeka, please, can you unmute yourself and put your question forward?
I will allow them. Just call their name. I will allow them.
Yeah, I can see Emeka. Let's allow Emeka for that the name I can see. You can also help me. How many questions are we taking?
Good afternoon, sir.
Can
you hear me?
How many?
3 questions.
Okay, perfect. So let Emeka take the lead. Then we allow 2 other people to join. So Emeka, please go ahead.
Okay, good afternoon, sir.
Unmute yourself and speak.
Good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Good morning. I'm in Nigeria. Good morning. I can hear you loud and clear.
Good morning. Okay. Please, I want to ask because this Pathfinder, I'm aware that the Pathfinder is the one from ICAN, the lesson textbook from ICAN. So I want to ask whether are they different from the lesson note from this institution, and if so, are the lesson note from this institution derived from the Pathfinder, because that Pathfinder seems to be bulky. You understand? So I just want to know the difference between them, or can we rely solely on the lesson notes to pass this exam, because the lesson note seems to be a little bit concise. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. So let me give you a better scenario to address this. So the Pathfinder sits as a question and answer material that in it embedded all past questions year in, year out. So more of the time, it helps you to properly prepare well for the exam, see how the exam has been asked, and see the suggested solution that is provided for it. So as a student of ICAN, it's important you are familiar with Pathfinder, but it's not a key requirement. It's just a guide for you. So your lesson notes is just like those days in school. Our lecturer will provide us with textbook, and also they will come to class to lecture us. So you should know that the classroom lecture gives you the summary of your textbook. Am I correct? So your lesson note or the material that we are going to give you at ICAN Online is the summary of the ICAN pack and tailored towards direct question of the exams. So it's just so important you learn it, you study it, you take it as your Bible or Quran. So I think the last question you wanted to ask, maybe that was what you mean in the first place, is ICAN Pack itself. Should you also take that cognizance? Yes, the ICAN Pack is the constitution. That is what have the overall syllabus and what you are expected to learn. So to summarize this, the 3 of them are very important for you to have with you. But importantly, out of them is just your class notes and your ICAN Pack. That's all. So if you have those 2 and you study it well, be assured that your exam is a success. Thank you. You might also want to put a bit of comment to it if you are there.
You've actually, and if that could actually be followed, the success is guaranteed, as you mentioned. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. So, Temi Chokpe, who are we taking next? Oh, okay. I can see Olajide Aziz. Then afterwards, I'll take Sharon to balance gender. Olajide Aziz, please unmute yourself.
Yes.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning. And thanks for the open day lecture. Please, I want to confirm, I started a foundation and completed it about 3 years ago. And since then, I've been on like a brief holiday from ICAN. I just want to start again with skills this time around, and I am hoping to start with FR, FM, and PM. So I want to confirm that can I start with these three courses to seamlessly ease me back into the ICAN lecture and the exam, and then will it be easy for me to start with these three and then progress from there? So that's just my question.
So can you hear me, Aziz? So
Yes, I can hear you.
your question is a bit personal, so I will take it and also allow the MD, Ridwan Layeni, to give us his comment. So for me, I think you should take the three first to integrate yourself into the system, right? Then you do the needful following that. MD, if you are there, please can you also put a comment forward? Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Hafiz. I didn't get the question fully. I think there was in between some distortion, so I didn't get it fully.
Well, that's of course for every business, it's
Okay. So my question was that I'm doing on some kind of IATOS from ICAN for about 3 years. I did and completed foundation about 3 years ago. So I just want to come back into completing the rest of the stages. So I plan on taking FM, FR, and PM these diets, and I am now asking that I hope with these three courses I can easily integrate myself back into the exam, and then maybe from there progress like that.
Okay,
or do I need to tweak the courses?
How many courses do you have left at skills level to write?
I've not
6.
written any yet. 5.
Okay.
I did tax while I was in foundation then.
Okay,
so
yeah,
5.
So just 5. So you want to take FM, FR, PSAF. Then
So
you want
PM.
to take PM, FR, and PSAF. Then you take
No, I want to take FM, PM, and FR.
Okay, FM,
PSAF,
and FR. You take PSAF and audit in November.
Yes.
Well, I feel with us, you can. It's easy to integrate, even if it has been a long time you have studied. And since what I can perceive also is that I don't know whether you had a tough challenge passing your foundation, but you can't really compare foundation with skills, because I can tell you that foundation is foundation. Skills, you are now moving to application now, which means you expect it to be a bit different from, they are not just testing your knowledge at this level, they are looking at the application of your knowledge also. So those three courses, I feel FR is okay. PM, I want PM and FM. I mean FM, I feel FM is okay too, because it's just a part of the SFM and everything. If you are good with calculations, it will still okay for you. Then PM, if you're also good with calculation, PM is also good. So if you are good with calculation, you know yourself that you are good, you are better in calculation than in theory, then those combination is good for you to start. But because you're just starting, maybe you should take out one of those courses and replace audit. If you are good with theory now, take one of those 3 courses you have mentioned, any one of them, take it out and replace it with audit. And the reason why I'm saying that is that I feel audit is one of the easiest courses to pass at that level. I'm not saying it's easy because it's different scenario for different people. I can tell you, I wrote advanced audit 3 times, and I was I wrote advanced audit 3 times, but I was very good with calculation. I don't think I ever failed any of the calculation courses in ICAN, but I had a tough time with advanced audit and assurance. So you have to know yourself. Like, if you are good with audit, take audit, because I feel it's one of the easiest courses to pass at that level. So, and passing those courses will boost your morale and help you to quickly advance. So this is what I would say. Hope I've answered the
Thank you.
question.
Thank you so much. That's why I said it's quite personal. So let me give you a
Yeah,
bit
it's
of.
quite personal.
So for me, I will go with my MD now. Even though I said you go with the 3, I will support his submission. But let me also give you one story, maybe to help you. When it comes to selecting of papers, you need to know your competence. What are you competent at? Right? I remember the first ever diet of new syllabus, I think it's 2015, if I'm not mistaken, May diet 2015. So then we have MG, we have PM, we have FR, and we have what again? PSAF. Now, most combination, people will go for MG and PSAF, FR and PM, because it's calculation, one like story. But during my time, I did something that is different from what every other person are doing. For that diet, I did FR and MG. I wrote the 2 papers together because I know that FR for me is a to go for me. So I decided to now put a supplement to FR by giving it what? MG. And that diet, I had the best score for skills level. I think for FR, I can't remember, I think I had 79. MG, I think I had 68 or something. Are you getting me? So sometimes, but then I'm also good at PSAF. I know almost everything then at that time, but I didn't go for it because I just feel that let me do one that I know I'm certain of, and let me supplement it with something that I'll just read up with. So if that will work for you, you can also consider that. But like I said, it's a bit personal. But I go with my MD in what he has said. So let's take Sharon. Sharon, let's take your question. So let's balance it. Thank you, Aziz. Sharon, are you there? Please unmute yourself and speak.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, thank you very much for this opportunity and for this orientation. I just have 3 questions that I need to be cleared of. By God's grace, I just entered into the professional level. So I just want to know from the exam registration and the lecture fee. I don't know if there's any official I need to do as a new professional student.
Yeah, we can facilitate that. Temitope, please take note. Let's jump on Sharon to guide her on that. So we can take that off the call. So we have the ICAN representative. You can also chat me up. I'll drop for you a representative detail. So
check in the chat box. We have the mobile number to chat to you, but let me call it out. It's 070-4457-6011. 070-4457-6011. So it's also in the chat box.
That's the question. MD, does this double as OPA account? So Sharon can take a 0 and send something to the rest.
Okay.
Don't send anything there, please.
So Sharon, that's the first question. Can you go again with your second question, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Thank you. My second question is for the premium plan. After registration, do we have any ID in order to access the hub? I don't know if after the registration for the plan, if we'll be given an ID that will let us have access to the hub.
No, you use your login. You must have been signed up, and you would have a login. That's email and password. That's what you use to log in on the app also.
Okay.
So it's the same login details for the web app you use on the mobile app also.
Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, the third one, I want to know the difference between, I've been hearing this ATX. I don't really know what it is. You know, I'm taking ICAN now, but I'm hearing X. I don't know if it's another professional, you know, exams or program. So I just want to have knowledge of it. What is it?
Okay, so for that, MD, I think I can take this. So in a simple approach, I remember those days we used to have diploma in some schools. You do their diploma, then with their diploma, you go and do 200 level for their university program, right? Let me also create a scenario. We have ND, then we have HND, right? So now ICAN ATS. ATS means Accounting Technician Scheme. So it's a lower level of the whole ICAN professional program. So 8 years allow us to catch accountant young. So with your SSC, you can enroll for 8 years. Then you follow the path. Once you are done with ATS 3, you got to do induction. With your ATS 3 certificate, you are going to get automatic transfer or promotion to skills level. Do you get the scenario now? So ICAN professional is a bit higher than 8 years. So in those days, when you have 8 years, you are more like a chartered accountant because you easily get job opportunities. So imagine having 8 years with your ND. Some people love to have them because they are very technical grounded. So that's why. So, but what you are doing currently is a bigger level compared to that. So for me, I have AAT and I have ACA, same as the boss. So we started from the scratch, but many of us just jumped to foundation. No time. We are chopping the money together. Is that clear, Sharon?
Thank you very much. I'm very grateful.
You are most welcome. Yeah. MD, do you want us to take one more question, please?
It's fine. We can take one more.
Okay. Okay. Kadamosi Fatai. Please unmute yourself, sir. Okay. I think Badamosi is not there. Let me take the next person. Kelvin Sanusi Agbabiaka. If you are there, kindly unmute yourself.
So, Badamosi can unmute now.
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Yes, sir. Thank you for the opportunity, sir. So I'm joining online tutor for the very first time, and I pray that it will all be very well as you have explained earlier, sir. I'm rising the professional stage, and based on the explanation earlier, and the size of the video courses, I think using the phone in downloading the video courses and transferring it to a system based on the size of the video, that is what I'm trying to ask about, if that one is possible. Thank you.
Okay.
Mr. Badamosi, if I understand the question, are you asking that once the videos are downloaded, if it can be transferred where exactly?
From the app to the system, from the app to the system.
Where? No. So it cannot be transferred. The downloaded videos are on the mobile app, but what you can do if you want to watch them offline on your laptop or maybe on your TV is to screencast it. So if you need help on how you can screencast, you can chat the technical support team. They will help you on how you can screencast it on your laptop or your TV.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. So, Mr. Hafiz, can we move on to the next session? I don't think we've had the opportunity to start the next session. We just have an hour, so we need to manage our time at this point so that we can conclude the session at 1 p.m. Mr. Oyomi, are you also available?
Is Mr. Oyomi there? Okay.
Okay.
So can
Mr.
someone
Afis,
project
please
the
take over.
agenda, please? Yeah, no problem. Can someone project the agenda, please? Okay, can someone please project the agenda, please?
Let me see if I can do it from my end.
We are moving it. We are moving next to panel discussion. Do we have any of our IT team on the call? Can they please project the team?
Do we have Mr. Olatunji Wahab there? Mr. Yanda Wasiu, Mr. Mercy Shedrack, Mr. Amos Uwem?
So we'll take more questions later. So apologies, but we need to move to the next session. We'll take more questions
Good afternoon.
later.
Good afternoon. Mr. Auriyemi, this is Olatunji Wahab.
Okay, I think the participants in this session should also turn on their videos. Mr. Nyonda, are you here so that we can make you a moderator? Mr. Nyonda is here. Can we make him a moderator so that can you turn on your video also?
Yes, I think if he has access to the agenda, yes, he can.
Yes, I think I've already enabled his mic and videos also.
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you.
Mr. Amos, I don't think Mr. Okay, Mr. OM is here. Okay, he's not here, but let me request. I'm sending him a request to join now. Or maybe he'll be able to join. I don't know. You know, he's probably maybe 6 a.m. or 4 a.m. now at his own local time. Who else are we supposed to have here? Essay, are you here and can you notify other tutors that we need their attention? But meanwhile, let's just start the session without wasting more time. It would be better if we turn on our videos so that our students can also see us and make the session more interactive. So Mr. Hafiz, Mr. Oriyomi, Mr. Wahab, Olatunji, I can see Mr. Wahab now. Thank you for that. So Mr. Oriyomi, are you with us? Can we start the session?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Mr. Oriyomi always on the go. Just like Mr. Fix also.
I'm sorry, sir.
No time to say no time. Okay, so please, we get to start the conversation.
Do you have Mr. Yanda on board?
Yes, I think so.
Do you have Mr. Yanda?
I can see him in the.
Mr. Yanda, please signify if you are there. Mr. Sadiq, if you are there, please signify. Olalika Sadiq, please signify if you are there.
Yes, Mr. Yanda is there. I can see his hand now. Mr. Yanda, can you? Okay, Mr. Yeah, Mr. This thing is also here too.
Mr. Sadiq?
Yeah, Sadiq is also here too. Sure. Mr. Yanda, I think you should be able to unmute now.
Panelists, if you are there, ensure you actually unmute yourself. So my dear, just as announced by my senior professional colleagues, Mr. Hafiz Adebimpe, we'll be having our first panel discussion, and the topic is beyond fear. Mastering the ICAN and ATS with confidence. Okay, so we are going to move to the most exciting part of today's discussion. And as we all know, based on what is being said by my senior colleagues, many students actually struggle, not because they are not capable, but because fear actually holds them back. Even during our stakeholders meeting, we still see many people still exhibiting fears. And all this can actually hold one back. So my panelists will be sharing real experience, strategies, and also a mindset shift that will truly make a difference today. So my dear all, let's get seated with a pen and jotter and let my panelists actually do justice to everything. So my dear panelists, let's get started. Good day, Mr. Yeda. Good day, Mr. Sadiq. Good day, Mr. Olatunji Wahab. Yes, Nigeria is also among the panelists today. I'm proud to say that he is my panelist for today. So good day, sir. Mr. Idola. I myself and Mr. Adebimpe will also be supporting the panelists while we are also moderating the session. So in nothing less than 15 seconds, I don't need your qualification, I don't need your whatever. Just tell us your name and the course that you take, and that's all. Everything in less than 10 seconds. I would like to start with Mr. Asodik Olalekan. Please, your name and the course, period. Mr. Asodik, quickly unmute yourself.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon. I'm Mr. Asodik. I'm one of the tutors for SBR and FR. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Abdurasi.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Abdulwasi Yoda, and I take quite a lot of subjects in foundation level. So I take management accounting. Let me just make mention of that.
Hey, you take many courses in foundation, skills level, and professional level. That's noted. You don't no comments. Mr. Latuji. Mr. Latuji. We can't hear you. Can you unmute yourself and talk to us? Mr. Latuji Wahab.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now.
All right. Good afternoon, all. My name is Olatunji Wahab. At the skills level, I'm one of the tutors at the skills level where I take financial management as well as public sector accounting and finance. And
all right, sir. Noted, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
At professional level.
Thank you so much, sir. You take many courses in skills level and professional. Mr. Atuji, thank you. You take many courses in skills and professional. If you like, take foundation. Glory to God. And I won't be allowing Mr. Idola to introduce himself. Otherwise, the CV will full ground. So, Mr. Idola, in short, is the founder and CEO of IoT Academy. Why, Mr. Afis Adebike? Oh my goodness. I call him my boss because if I allow him to also introduce himself, this my screen will not even contain his CV. So that's Mr. Avis Adebike. He's a tutor at foundation skills and professional level. I can bet that with you. And I myself, I'm also the child of the house, the firstborn of IoT Academy, in case you don't know. So my dear, let's quickly have an icebreaker. And I will actually be directing this to each and every one. So permit me to start with Mr. Sadiq Olalekan. Oh, sorry. Let me quickly state my general question. And I want your response in nothing less than 60 seconds. Don't give me story. Just give me the key points because I don't have the time by myself. Lecture starts tomorrow. As everybody knows, students have countless questions for us, which is why we are here today. And you need to go and prepare yourself for you to start class tomorrow because I'm not going to listen to any question or excuses. Right? So in nothing less than max time that I'm giving you is 120 minutes, everybody. 120 minutes means 2 minutes. 120 seconds means 2 minutes. It's 120 seconds. If I give you 120 minutes, it won't sack me. So, everybody, looking back, what was your biggest fear when you first started ICAN or ATS program? I know that Mr. Inyadablu was still started from ATS up to the professional level and also ACCA. So Mr. Inyada, looking back today, what was your biggest fear when you first started ATS and ICAN?
Okay,
Don't forget 2
thanks so much.
minutes. If you give me a story, I yank you off.
So I think just like what Mr. Ridwan mentioned earlier, so at least every student, at least our biggest fear is always that I don't want to fail. And I think my own case is a little bit more different, just like what you might make mention, because I was still in school then, and you can imagine doing your work, doing ICAN, and you're still doing your undergraduate. So I have a two fear. Two fear is that the main, at least my family is just interested, once you don't come home with anything less than 2-1. So, and you adding ICAN to it, is also another work, although it helps as well, but it's also another load of work because that is the target for home that was either you have first class or you have a 2-1. So it's always a fear of what you, how am I going to, because there's also other people in the world in the class that Wasi is doing ICAN. You have that word, different people that you want to certify that I don't want to fail. My lecturer is also Wasi, you must pass. So there's a lot of expectation as well that I have to pass. So sometimes at least I'm a little bit good at alhamdulillah. So but sometimes I will just be praying for let me just have 50. So it's always a fear of I don't want to fail. And I think that's one of the biggest challenges I have, but alhamdulillah, I think I didn't really feel.
Alhamdulillah, thank you. So, Mr. Sadiq Bello, what was your greatest fear starting ICAN program? Mr. Sadiq.
Good afternoon once again, everyone. Actually, Mr. Yada have highlighted most of the thing. The first fear I had then, even when I started my ATAs as well, was number one is failure. Number two fear is that will I even be able to cope within that 6 months to even cover the entire scheme? Not even know there is even much bulk work at the professional levels, either the skills, foundation, and the professional. I don't even know we still have something more cumbersome than the ATAs. But far back then, in fact, it was really challenging, and alhamdulillah too, it was so fascinating. And also with my friends then, we were able to make it at a go. So I think that's just it.
Right. Thank you so much. I can see that the greatest fear is actually the fear of failure in summary. Right. Now, permit me to take this actually to Mr. Afis Adibimpe. He's also my boss. However, Mr. Afis, if you really agreed with me, based on what he usually tells me in class and when we meet in person, you said many students usually feel overwhelmed by ICAN. But how did you personally deal with fear, self-doubt, and anxiety during your exam, Mr. Abdulhafiz?
Okay, so thank you very much. So I'll answer it objectively. I would say that I think I used to prepare well at times, which is possible to cover over 80% of the syllabus. Then I leave the rest to God. Thank you.
So God is not doing exam. Good to know. If God is not doing exam, it means we should also be
like I mentioned earlier, in this part of the world, like
wait. You see, wait, Mr. Afis. Do you see Nigerians? Do you know one thing about Nigerians is we always, how can I put it? We always religious everything that we do. If something happens to you, that's how God wants it. If you succeed, it's God that made me to succeed. No, you won't succeed and sit in the house, be sleeping. Don't register for ICAN and say that you want to be chartered. You don't register, how you want to be chartered? You not say that it's God that don't make you chartered. Right?
I agree with you. But
if God is not writing ICAN, let me know. I want to know the level that God is. So if I know the level that God is, then I can join class with God so that I can also pass my ICAN.
Okay. On a lighter note, can I also add one more thing?
Yes, sir, you can, you can.
Why I mentioned the word, I put everything in the hand of God is, you know, in this part of the world, we are a bit religious. But beyond that, I remember very well that the rate at which I studied, I said I've covered over 80%. I also have a very learned colleague that studied far more than I did. And I cleared my paper. He didn't clear his paper. So in that regard,
That is
a bit of
because you
luck
added
and faith,
prayer to it.
maybe a bit of luck and faith have come to play. There was a time also that I did over 80% that I didn't pass. Again, God did not allow me pass in that time.
Oh
So
my
that's just
goodness. So God is done everything. God's over everything, as my people will say. Hallelujah. Amen. All right. Thank you so much for that. That's actually on the lighter note. Why am I not seeing? If I didn't see your face, are you they hide your face? Okay. While I'm still waiting for Mr. Uwem, everybody, so permit me to take this to Mr. Olatunji Wahab. Mr. Olatunji, was there a moment that you actually felt like giving up? If the answer is yes, what kept you going?
All right. So thank you for that. But before answering that question, I would also like to also chip in one of the greatest fears that students usually have, and I will call that a general fear of ICAN. Why did I make it a general fear?
Everything in 2 minutes. Summary.
Thank you. So the notion from all perspectives, from different angles, you want to go and write ICAN exam, you have to extra prepare yourself before going for that exam. Thank you for that. Then on the other question that you just asked now, have I ever gone through any difficulty at any point in time? So there is no how students will not face one challenge or the other. Even those that write the exam and pass it once, they have a lot of challenges that they face before they come across it. So there is no how. So one out of my challenge then was that at skills level, I wrote the exam, I passed before at once. Coming to professional level, I thought the way I easily pass the skills level, I can just also skip it once like that. So at professional level, I wrote the first time, I passed one. The second time, I passed two. The third time, I passed the last paper. So it's a very challenging one. It's a very challenging one, and that was due to
thank you so much for that.
Other activity.
Okay, thank you so much for that. This question, I'm also going to take it to my CEO because he was also one of us. That was how he was able to know that. In case everybody did not know, you see, if I really want to change a strategy, I need to be, first of all, be part of the strategy. I cannot just come into the system, wake up today and say that I'm changing the strategy. No, you have to first of all understand the process. Go through the strategy. If you not try to amend the strategy and you see that modifying the strategy is not working, that is when you can change it. Many of you would have been, you would have asked a question like, what beats IoT Academy? It is not that of COVID-19 that people only see. Before everybody could actually thought of, oh, let's start taking question on, let's start taking lecture online because of COVID-19, IoT Academy already in existence. Go and browse your Google. IoT is already in process. So it is not, and then why many people were even doing some meetings online using Zoom, IoT are already deploying technology for virtual classes. Why many were doubting, no, this cannot be done, IoT has already taken the lead, so no be today. And for such decision to come, you should know that the person that always wakes up 5 o'clock, 5:30, 6 o'clock and go to physical classroom, now thought of this thing, there's a way we can actually do it. In a nutshell, I must not exceed my 30 seconds as said. So that is why I will also be taking the question to my CEO, Mr. Idowu Layeni. Sir, was there a moment that you actually feel like giving up? Yes or no? What kept you going? And why do you think this is a must? Knowing fully well that you will become a CEO one day. Why do you stick it? Why do you keep
Thank
going?
you very much, Mr. Yeri. So I didn't know I was going to become a CEO one day, but you know, I never knew I was capable of even starting something like this. I will tell you the truth, but I always saw the problem there all through my ICAN journey, from the very beginning up to this point, up to the point we started ICAN online tutors. I always saw the problem, but I mean, I've always also had doubts, like, am I the right person to start this? I mean, that was my greatest doubt about starting ICAN online tutors. But today, I am glad that I eventually took the bull by the horn to start ICAN online tutors, and the impact we are making. So, you know, nowadays the joy for me is not that even that we are doing well, but the joy is that I see messages, I receive calls, I receive testimonials from students where they are saying, I was doing this exam for about 5 years. I dumped it. I came across ICAN online tutors. I started the classes with them. 2 years after, I'm now a chartered accountant. This is the greatest joy for me. This is the greatest joy for me. So when you talk about failure, you know, I mean, when you talk about fear, rather, fear comes in different forms, you know, based on
No, I talk about giving up, sir. I didn't talk about fear again.
Yes,
I talk about
I'm
giving
going
up.
to get there. Yeah, I'm going to get there. So I want to talk about fear because, you know, my other colleagues were talking about fear of failure was with them.
Exactly.
But I can tell you that another fear students also have is that they fear that their own mates will finish ICAN before them while they're still writing the exams. I'm telling you, it's a huge problem. And I want to tell students, don't make comparison when you are taking these exams. Everybody have their own journey. Because somebody has finished earlier before you doesn't mean that person will do better in their career than you. So never compare yourself with anyone. So now talking about giving up, I don't think there was any time I felt like giving up, but there was actually a time when I stopped writing ICAN exams. But I wasn't thinking about giving up. I just felt like ICAN is not something I wanted to write as an exam. Then I was about rounding up ICAN then, but a change in syllabus. I was in my final level. A change in syllabus meant that I was taking one stage back and I had to write 2 additional papers. So at that point, I felt like there was another project I was working on. So I felt like, let me concentrate on this project instead of writing ICAN. So for some diets, I stopped writing ICAN. But I am grateful.
Why did you now come back?
Yeah,
why did you now come back?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying now. That I'm grateful today that one of my strongest supporters was my mom, my late mother, who encouraged me that I should finish what I have started. I mean, I was almost at the finish line.
Perfect peace.
Amen. Thank you so much. So she encouraged me that I should go ahead and finish up. That it doesn't even matter if I feel this is not my career path, but that I've already started this. I've invested a lot. I've invested time and resources. I was encouraged by her. I went back, took the many papers I had, and I qualified. And it was then I had that confidence that I could actually help other students take this exam and pass it easier, much more easier than the rest of us did and everything. And the rest is history today.
Thank you so much for that. So I can now conclude that behind every successful man, there's actually a woman that is backing them. Because I can see that many people are now mommy's boy. Mr. Your dad was simply said his mother. So everybody is saying mother. So if I am to actually conclude, I will say that the secret of personal ICAN success is through mother or through our women. So women in the house, I do my cap. Should you see me say I do my cap? I respect you now. All the best. Thank you so much, sir. So permit me to pass the mic also to Mr. Inyada. No, Mr. Sadiq, are you still there? Mr. Sadiq, are you there? Okay. Since Mr. Sadiq is not really there, permit me to pass the mic to Mr. Inyada. Mr. Inyada, I hope you can hear me clearly. Yeah. you know, this fear dropping and the likes is becoming a norm. It's even a norm, not it's becoming. So what study habits or strategy do you think make the biggest difference for you while you are preparing for exam? Have it in mind. This is the beginning of the diet. I need to get it right. If I should get it right now, definitely the road will be smooth for me. So what study habits or strategy do you think make the biggest difference for you in preparing for ICAN?
All right. Thanks so much, Mr. Yomite. So I think one of the strategy I can also what I used then was, let me just say, was start early. In terms of what, if you're able to what to start early, it's going to really what benefit you a lot. So that is my own what strategy I think I deployed during the ICAN, because most of the time, just like I make mention earlier, I was still doing my undergraduate. So anytime we are on break, I usually that is when I started preparing for the next ICAN exam. So, and I think I can remember then I have a tab, because I think one of my sisters work in oil and gas. So whenever there's no lost time injury, they usually give them a tab. So most of all those tabs, I have it. And then I think IoT was not live then. So I usually use a video of on London School of Business and Finance. So they usually do like all the ACCA record video. So I'll follow my sister to the office and use our internet, download all the video, and I'll store it on my tab then. So by starting early, even sometime my school is in Malete and my study center is in Ilorin. So almost like more than 30 kilometer. So but before I'm even in Kwara, then I already cover some of the area that they are going to discuss. And this is also one of the things that at least I encourage at least when you join IoT. It's not because I'm part of the team, but I'm trying to be honest with us, because IoT also give you that like for example, now if you subscribe for this diet now, you also have access to two diets. And I usually tell one of my students as well that even sometimes if I give them assignment, it's going to be question that I've solved before. So also at least now, maybe lecture is going to start tomorrow now, then you have access to previous diet video. So that is when the early preparation can come in, because you have access to the previous video. So you can start making use of it. Because let's say, for example, now Mr. Afis is going to take you IS-36. IS-36 is not changing. The standard is not changing. So the IS-36 of 2024 diet is still going to be the same IS-36 of 2026. So that is when at least every one of us that you are listening to me now, please try as much as possible, make use of the existing video that IoT is giving you, because that is my own strategy as well. And I bet you it's going to work. Oh, these are because it's still the same lecturer. Because to be IoT, at least I'm proud and I'm happy that I joined at the start of IoT. So most of the course I'm taking, I'll ask them that, okay, it's still me that is taking the subject. Maybe if you go 3 years ago or 2 years ago, it's still Abdulwasi. So it's still the same lecturer and it's still the same topic. If I take you FIFO and LIFO now, FIFO is not changing. So you make use of the previous level, and to be honest, it's really going to be I'm saying this to be honest with you, Allah, it's not because I'm part of the team, but that is my strategy. Make use of the existing diet video. It's really going to help you. Your mate has been taking case study now for almost like 5 years. So you have, it's still the same report. You are still writing the same executive report. So that is the strategy I'm going to I think I used during my own diet, and it really works. So thank you, everyone. Mr. Ayama, you can continue.
Thank you so much for that beautiful contribution. Oh my goodness. However, you know me, I always pick what I pick. So all of you that use free office Wi-Fi and that your sister and mommy making now don't know. So permit me to take this to Mr. Abdulwasi Adebimpe. See, everybody, you'll be wondering why I am passing the mic to. You'll be wondering for the choice of selection of my panelists. I can confirm to you that I know each and every one of them inside out, and I can really tell. Just come and meet me. If you meet anybody on the road, be them, carry PS, give them. All of them are big men out there. Okay. So Mr. Abdulhafiz is actually a professional. Mr. Abdulhafiz, how did you really balance ICANN and ATS with work? Because I know you know that we actually serve the professionals, and many of them are really working. They have family, they have businesses, and the likes. How do you think we can actually balance the ICANN exam with work, with business, and family responsibility? For God so love the world, you are a staff, you are also a businessman, and you are also a family man, but by big indeed. So, Mr. Abdulhafiz, you have the floor. Mr. Hafiz, are you there? You can see when I call person businessman, you should know he's already attending to other business. Mr. Hafiz, are you there?
Sincerely, I apologize. I've been about 4 meetings at the same time.
So far, you are through with that business. Just transfer the money to my account.
And it's not a business. CEO is aware of this. So let's go ahead. What's your question, please? Apologies. What's your question?
I said, how do you think I can balance my ICANN ATX exam with my work, with my business and family responsibilities? How do I strike the balance?
Did I hear you say ICANN ATS or you mean ICANN? Don't let us mix things up.
ICANN exam. We have ICANN, we have ATS. ATS people are here. ICANN are also
we have
here.
some ATS students are here.
Yes. And many people that are even writing ATS already have family, they are working. So that's why I'm generalizing it. How do you think I can balance? Okay, let's say the group of everything is ICANN exam. How do I balance ICANN exam with my work or business and family responsibilities?
Okay. So
see the answer, Malato.
Yeah, so I was on white before. I've moved away. So apologies on that. So thank you. You look handsome too. So I think it's a function of preference and what I usually call time management. So most of us also, when we got chartered, we are already working. So what I would say is that everybody that want to work, do ICANN, and at the same time that want to work, just need to maintain a bit of balance. And how do we do that? You are going to prioritize what is important. If ICANN is important to you, then you have to create time for it. The example is, since you're joining us at ICANN Online, I can assure you that our videos are one of the best in the country at the moment. So you listen to those videos, maybe during the work hour. While you are watching YouTube and the like, you can just plug it and be listening to it. During your leisure time, you do some practice question. And during weekend, you focus on ICANN proper. So if you follow this method, it will help you. For those of you that have rides, while you are going to office in the morning, you can play maybe business law or PISA for MG, all those theory things. While you are driving, you are listening to it and you are taking notes. Just create time. What works for you might not work for me. Like me, I read around the clock. It might not be your own thing. Maybe you read during the day. So during that 1 hour break, just go to the kitchenette and start to read. Just create time, prioritize ICANN, and stay focused. Don't overburden yourself with unnecessary stress and pressure. That alone make a lot of people to feel ICANN. So my point of discussion is priority. Prioritize ICANN and plan with what works for you. Stay focused and give it your best. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that wonderful piece. Yeah, as everybody has had, prioritize ICANN and then ensure you actually give your best. Create a time for it is actually the best. However, this will also bond to the next question. This will also get to the next question that I'll be asking my CEO. That if a student has a limited time to study, what do you think they can focus on first to avoid burnout and failure? I have a limited time to study. What should I focus on first in order to actually avoid? Yes, sir. That's the question for you, sir. Sir, you are my
Okay,
panelist
thank
today,
you.
so I need your attention. Otherwise, I will
No problem.
sanction you and I will
No,
fine
I'm
you.
here with
Please don't
100%. I'm here
sanction
with
me.
100%. I'm in the car. I'm here with 100%.
I know Mr. Hafiz not you see? You see the test of this thing for Mr. Hafiz.
Okay, so yeah, I think we usually get this feedback a lot from students. Like they said, like I'm very busy, I have limited time, I have to combine work, family commitments, religious commitments, and everything. How do I study for this exam? I've registered for this exam I've registered for classes severally, I've not taken the exam, or I've registered for the exam twice and I didn't end up writing the exam. What needs to be done? I will tell you something. There was one year a student called us. She works in Access Bank, so you can know that she's the banker here in Lagos. So you can know that this is already a very hectic job already. If you work at, you used to work in a bank, so you can also testify
Yes, so we can testify.
To the rigor of writing this exam. This student had 4 weeks.
And I used to work in an audit firm, a big four to be precise. So the work is
okay. So
crazy.
you can see, and also Mr. Washi also used to work with a big four, also here in Nigeria before, and
yes.
The point is that we also personally have faced that rigor of working in a very busy environment, and also Lagos traffic. I mean, one of the reasons why I don't like Lagos is the traffic. I just so hate Lagos because of traffic. So you can see the rigor of spending maybe about 3 to 4 hours on inside traffic with busy schedule, working in a big four or in a bank and everything. This student came to us. She had 4 papers to write. She was asking if she could do it. She had less than 4 weeks actually. So I had some discussions with her. We spoke. I made her believe yes, she could do it. Yes, I told her it was a limited time. So we started telling her. One of the things I told her is that you must go on leave. And when you go on leave, you must be able to commit lots of hours, minimum of 12 hours to preparing for your exams. And this is the strategy you should follow. You should do this, you should do that, you should do this on a daily basis. And in all of this, I was still saying you have to take enough rest. So I'm not just saying you are going to be studying for 12 hours or all the whole day. You are going to need, maybe after 4 hours of study, you need to take maybe like 1 hour or 2 hours rest in between. This student went on. She had just about 3 weeks of study. She went on, took the 4 papers. She passed 3 of them. And she went the next day to take the last one, and she became a chartered accountant. This is what I will tell you people. Number one, don't give yourself excuses. Some of you start giving yourself excuses even before the diet starts. I am very busy. My work is this. My work is that. My family is there. I have to do this. Hey, don't give yourself excuses. Why are you giving yourself all these excuses? There are so many people that have done it. People that are even more constrained than you are, that have gone ahead to do this, and they were able to pass the exam. So why are you giving yourself excuses? So just eliminate, even with all these constraints. Yes, we know the constraints are there, but still have the confidence that you can do it because there are others that have done it before. So this is what I will encourage you to do. Start with the things you love the most. I can tell you that there are some topics that personally I love them, where in each of the courses, in different courses, I just love these courses. For example, in financial reporting, corporate reporting, I like ratios. I don't know, you might say it's maybe because it's easy. Me, I like ratios. And I know that the chances that ICAN will set financial ratio in their exam is a bit high, going by trend. Yes. So that ratio, I don't want to know that ratio, whether it's going to be 15 marks or 20 marks. I will prepare for it so well that once I sit in the exam, most likely I'm going to take that 15 marks, all the 15 marks. Now I've taken 15 marks, remaining 35 marks. I will look for another topic. For example, in performance management, I like cash budgets. I love it. So I will go and work on cash budget. Also, all the things I need to know, cash budget. I will also ensure that if any question comes on cash budget, no matter how they twist it or not, I will be able to maximize the marks. Even if not everything, maybe close to it. So let's say that one too is 15 marks, or let's say that one too is 20 marks. Add it to it. It's going that way. In all the other courses too, I have topics that I love, maybe because they are easy, or maybe I just love them. There are different topics, so I will always start with the easiest ones. The easiest ones will also ensure that my morale goes up, so that my morale doesn't die. Because, for example, if I start with group account is a bit technical. Before you know it, I started with group. I'm already thinking that this exam is going to kill me because of the complexity that comes with group accounts. So me, I will not start with group account. I will start with the very easy ones. Small. I'll be graduating to the more difficult ones. Yes, I'm still going to get to group account eventually, but I won't start with the hardest one. I will start with the easiest one, then go up. And for those of you that are joining the classes early, I'm congratulating you now. You have done well. Now we have also challenged the tutors to prepare their study plan for the diet, so that you can always prepare ahead. So if Mr. Yomi is saying he's going to teach you a topic this week, he would have told you earlier. I know Mr. Yomi always sends it to the classes that I'm taking this thing, action plan. So one of the action plan is that go and watch the video from the previous diet.
Exactly.
Go find that time. Don't say you don't have time. Find that time. Whether it's small by small. Just make sure. You don't have to know it. You don't have to know everything, but just ensure that you have some information about that topic already. I'm telling you, by the time you come to class, it should just be like a smooth sail. Because you've watched the video, you've listened to what Mr. Yomi has said. He has given you some valid points. He has given you some explanation. What you're just coming to class to do now might just be revision, or to anything to consolidate what you've already learned from that previous video. Don't play with it. Also, try and test your knowledge. And testing knowledge sometimes might not be you bringing one of the past questions to solve. Yes, that is part of it. But one other way you can do is also to use the quiz platform. From what I can perceive from last night, a lot of you didn't take good advantage of using the quiz section. I'm not saying concentrate your efforts on it. You don't have to concentrate your efforts on it, because the exam will not be set, except for foundation level. Your exams will not be in multiple choice questions, but it's going to be helpful in helping you know some certain things. We only got one feedback from one person that I appreciate, where the person said the 10 questions we are setting is small, that we should try and increase it. But I'm not encouraged by so many of you because you didn't use it. Yes, I agree that the 10 is small. Maybe we should increase it to 20. But if many of you are not using it, why are we going to waste resources in increasing the number of questions in the quiz section? So, bit by bit, you are starting early. Don't say, oh, if I read it now, I will forget. It always looks like you will forget, but no, you are not forgetting. By the time you start revision, everything your brain will start recalling very fast. It's different for somebody that has zero knowledge and is coming to start studying. So I believe if you do all these things, including what my other colleagues have said, I'm sure that the sky is just the beginning for you. You will go ahead and pass your exams. And if you have failed in the past, don't be discouraged. I understand. I've also been there. I just told you now that I took advanced audit. It was advanced audit and assurance that held me for so long. 3 times I took that. I couldn't even believe it. At one point, I was even working in an audit firm. I still failed advanced audit and assurance. You can see I was working in I still failed advanced audit and assurance.
Before Palava.
Don't be discouraged. We felt the pain before. We know how it can be. Don't compare yourself with your mates. Everybody's journey is different. By God's grace, God don't go shame us. We would also be all be successful in our career. Thank you very much, Mr. David. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, sir. Mr. Afi, so now working in the Big Four does not even guarantee success. I think say if I dey work for Big Four, I think say so far I been doing FBI, doing all those reporting and all this. I think say it don't make the exam easy. So even working in Big Four does not guarantee. My life is not as easy as we think. Oh. We got help us. All right, thank you so much, sir, for that wonderful speech. However, that has also give birth to another question that I would like to ask. And this question, permit me to be taking it to Mr. Inyada. I don't really want to generalize. I don't want to generalize it yet. How do we really think that IoT support system? When I say support system of IoT, I mean the facilitators and the quiz learning platform, that the initiative that IoT introduced last diet. How do you think it could assist students in their success for the ICAN exam? Mr. Inyada, make it short and simple, please.
All right, thanks. So in terms of the support system, I think one thing is, let me still fall back to to my previous comment in terms of what I think in November 2025, that is when IoT introduced the quiz. And to be honest with you, I think we are in a meeting during the work, I think some last week Saturday or something, and we can see some of the feedback for some student actually were appreciating it. And that is a new development that was introduced during the last diet. And I can guarantee you as well that this particular new diet as well, maybe some of our returning students as well, you're also going to see there's changes in the learning platform, because I can remember maybe some people are having difficulties in downloading some of the video in the app. But by the time you come forward for this new diet now, you could have seen that some of those challenges could have been resolved. And that is one in terms of the word. Oh, you know that especially if you subscribe for the premium, that you can actually download it whether on the web or using your phone. And also another thing is support has to be a two-way direction. Support has to come from the organization, and it also needs to come from the student as well. So the support I'm saying from the student now is, if you are facing any challenges now, you need to try as much as possible to reach out. Because sometimes as well, I always make mention to some of my students, at least if you are here, you can also testify to it. There are some times whereby you are in the best position to evaluate your lecturer sometime, or the service that you are receiving. Because sometimes I may not know that, maybe I'm doing the right thing, but you are the one that is receiving the service.
Thank you.
So if you feel that something is wrong, you pay for this. And let's even forget about the monetary amount, but look at your time. Maybe some of us, this is Saturday and Sunday now, you go to Atalatu or you go to Nasfat or Asarudin.
Saturday is for Kusi now. Why Atalatu and church on Saturday?
No, okay, maybe on Sunday.
All this lecture, be social now. Let us be social. Take us to club. We like enjoyment too.
Oh, okay, maybe you are the one like me now. You support Chelsea. You know what?
Yeah, now you are talking.
So you know that the Premier League ICAN is already taking the Premier League away from you. Me personally, that's one of the things I missed during my own ICAN exam.
We gotta do.
So what you need to do is that because I can remember some last diet whereby it's close to the exam, and there are some students are saying that, maybe you are not able to log into the portal to watch some of the video. Please try as much as possible. From the onset, if you feel that there's something wrong, please, you need to try as much as possible to reach out. So the support has to come from two ways. The support needs to come from you as a student as well, and it also needs to come from the IoT. And the support that I'm personally advocating for you as a student is, if you know that you feel any problem, you have any challenges, reach out to the customer team, reach out to the technical team, and they're able to support you. Because the goal is for you to pass and go. That's just it. I pray that God will make it easy for you. Just like what Mr. Afis in Nigeria and his prayer economy.
Thank you so much. So thank you for that. So everybody, you can actually hear from your facilitators. If you have any challenges, do not keep it to yourself. Escalate. Escalate to your lecturer, escalate to the IoT support team and the likes. They are doing everybody at there. Please escalate. And there's no way you even be preparing ahead of the class. If you get to the classroom and the lecturer is telling you gibberish, you will know how to figure it out. I said, sir, I thought this is this, this is that. If you know students that always prepare, in fact, there are some in last diet that, don't let me say last diet, there are some that while the lecture is even going on, whatever the lecturer is saying is either you are confirming it or you are nullifying it. Two things would happen. Confirmation in the sense that you have heard about that. Nullifying is, sorry, I saw that the new tax act says this. Is it still not the same thing as this, or we now have our own tax act by ourselves? Then you let the lecturer do justice. If the lecturer's response could not satisfy you, reach out to the support system. You see, all of them that are seen on the screen, that you see them, they sit inside their car, they are looking more handsome. All of them are professionals. Yay, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Consultant, team lead, head of finance, CFO, all of them, head of audit, head of group audit. All of them gathered there for this platform as you are seeing them that they just on their video. You just think so they fresh like that. So they are industry experts in a nutshell. So anything that you have, please take it to them. And if you know IoT personally, you will see that we are not only meant for the classroom. Any work experience, personal experience in your workplace, take it to them. I bet it with you, take it to them. They will advise you professionally. However, this is accountant too, since does not come for you, okay? So don't let me say, let me tell you, but take it to them and say, I love some students. If they want to ask questions, they want to get something from you, they will just say, hi, I am your Mike. I am one of your students in IoT. With that alone, you have already see the deal. Now ask your question. They will give it to you free of charge. That is that. So permit me to quickly ask Mr. Latunji this. Sir, for a student who has actually failed the exam before, how would you encourage the students? Someone who has failed the exam before, what would you say to encourage the students today? I want it in a few minutes because I'm already running out of my time. Then let the coordinator yank me off.
All right. Thank you. Failure is not an end to ICAN exam. Yes, it's not the end.
But because I feel I can decide to just put a pause, disappear for 2 years and come back now.
Then definitely.
You know, I have a friend who actually failed. What CSME? Mr. That's not the CSME. If you CSME, it was not, that was around 2006. All because he faced CSME, I was like, what now? Why would they fail me for CSME? PM is there, I did not fail. PSAV, I did not fail. Why would I fail for CSME? I'm not acting ICAN again. That is rubbish. That is nonsense. Me. And I said, sir, me does not enter ICAN. No. And I can bet it with you that because of that one failure of CSME, out of 4, person failed only 1 CSME. The person has never returned to ICAN. So if you have the person on board today, what would you say to encourage the person? That's my question, sir.
So failure is not an end to the exam, as I mentioned earlier. So everything that you start must have an end, most especially the ICAN exam. So the purpose of you writing the exam is for you to pass and have your certification. So having a failure in one course, or even at times, some students write a whole course and fail the whole course. So that should be an advantage, an avenue for you to identify the area of weaknesses. Identify them first. One part of the weaknesses that student might be facing is that some are convenient with their comfort zone. Mr. Yanda mentioned one out of it. They have to be traveling for almost about 30 kilometers. What is he looking for? For him to gather himself, put himself in the right manner, and write the exam and pass. So students need to go out away from their comfort zone to look out for a conducive environment. Some are very close to their area and they are close to their friends. So you closing to your friends are distractions. They don't have anything to do. And aside from that, it may not also be a friend. Even in your home can be a comfort zone to you. Move out away from that, your comfort zone. So once you're able to do that, then all necessary things you need to do, IoT is there for you. And the guide is also there for you as possible. And I can see from the CEO, he is congratulating those that are taking the right step by registering earlier. Once you're able to register earlier, you have nothing to miss out, and you follow everything that your lecturer and your tutor are giving to you. Add it to your previous knowledge. Then your quiz, self-practice is another thing. Self-practice. So you have to also be practicing what you have learned so far. Then by the end of the diet, believe in me, even if you fail and you started earlier, you move out of your comfort zone, you set your time, and you attempt some question and quiz. So believe in me, if you are writing 4 paper do diets, I am having confidence in you. You also need to build that confidence yourself. That's another thing. You need to build your confidence. Self-confidence is another thing. If you have the belief that you can, one background noise is distracting. If you believe in yourself that you can, then definitely you can do that as well. So as I am, before now, I thought I cannot write ICAN exam. But the moment I enter into the exam, in fact, when I finish my skills level, going to the final level. So please have remove the fear, look at where you are getting it wrong, make it as a strength. Your weaknesses before, take an advantage over it, start early, go with your materials, go with what your tutors are giving to you, and do what? And have a self-practice before the examination. So thank you.
Thank you so much for that. Right. However, I'll be passing the mic to Mr. Afis Alibinku because the essence of everything that we are doing should have what do we call it? Should add value to our lives. So, Mr. Abdulhafiz, how can I ask this question? No, Mr. Abdulhafiz, how has passing ICAN exam or how has ACA certification, how has it actually changed your career outlook or increase your confidence level in life?
Yeah, so to be honest,
did you get my question, sir?
Yes. So to be honest with our audience and yourself, having ICAN certificates is a real booster for progress. I must be honest. So yeah, I got started. A whole lot of good transformation happened in my life. I become more confident. Naturally, I have confidence. I have swag. Having ACA to my name, I become more obvious. I remember when sending mail then, I put ACA. That it was shocking me. So the first opportunity I got was from PwC that year. I don't even know how I applied. I just saw opportunity to come for interview. And it was, I think, finance manager role or something. I can't remember that. So, and I was like, just now that I got my, and I'm not sure I've done induction. And after that time, anytime I apply for work, having a CA in my CV alone always gives me that opportunity. Now, the next thing now is, you yourself, can you deliver? Are you able to give your best at the interview? Having a CA is one thing. You also, what quality do you bring to the table is another thing. But having a CA will open you to opportunity for sure. So when you get that opportunity, it is not left for you to, to do it well, to enjoy the moment and deliver. So once you deliver, everybody will continue to come for you. So there are instances where if I go for interview, at least for two environments, I've actually asked organization to say, I'm sorry, this role you are interviewing me for, I think I'm more than this role. I can only do this role. And two people came back with offer for another new role that was created for me. So if I don't have ACA, no matter how much I know, no matter the experience I have, I'm sure they will not listen to me. And for you to take a role like finance manager, head of finance, finance controller, having ACA is a core requirement. So beyond the recognition that comes with it, you also enjoy some benefit of money, right? Most of us are doing ICAN because you want money. So be rest assured that when you pass your ICAN, you have ACA, you have done a mental money ritual. People will come for you, and God on your part, you do well at the interview, you deliver at every position you apply for. Sky is your starting point. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for that wonderful piece. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, my dear all, you have all heard from my panelists. And this is really not the end of the show, as I still have my alumni that I shall also be inviting on board. However, I would actually like to take the closing remark from all my panelists. So permit me to take it from Mr. Avlakis, which is actually my last speaker. Mr. Avlakis, in one sentence, I said one sentence. What does beyond fear mean to you? And what should beyond fear mean to ICAN students? In one sentence.
When you prepare well, you cover the expected syllabus, 80% and above, there will be nothing to be scared about. Better preparation and time management is good. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Mr. Latunji Wahab, your closing remark. What does beyond fear mean to you? And should, and should mean to ICAN students?
Okay. That you have to have confidence in yourself. With self-confidence. Self-confidence. So with that, anything you want to do, with that your self-confidence, you are going to achieve it.
Thank you so much. Mr. Anyada?
My own, I would just say start early, and I think God will make it easy for you.
Mr. Sadiq Olamlek has disappeared. Mr. Uwem is also busy. My CEO, Mr. Idowu Layeni, is also busy. So thank you so much, my panelists, who've actually done it. Okay, sir. Welcome back, sir. Sir, in one sentence, what does the theme of today means to you beyond fear?
Beyond fear, there is light at the end of the tunnel. So challenge yourself to scale your fears and reach your goal point.
Okay, thank you so much, sir, and thank you so much to all my panelists for your time. Thank you so much for your shared experience. However, please don't leave the platform because I still have my people to ask questions. So my dear all, it is now time for me to really open the floor for you to actually ask your question. Looking at my amazing panelists, they've actually done a great justice to the theme of today, beyond fear. So now you have the floor. Feel free to ask a question so that my panelists can actually attend to it before they actually move on. Let me see if you are raising your hand. If you did not raise your hand, there's no way I will call you. Me, I have a policy. Okay, Chimaobi Desmond. Okay, 15 hands up. Chimaobi. My IT, please assist me to enable Chimaobi to actually ask question.
Okay.
Yeah, myself and Abdullah Senior, that please, let's be at alert. Your mic system is about 10% low, so we need to take over once it's off. So be on standby, Anyoda, and myself. Thank you. See you.
Thank you so much, sir. Okay, Chimaobi, unmute your mic. Chimaobi. Chima. My IT. Mr. Tope, are you there?
Yes, she can unmute now.
Oh yeah, Chima, unmute yourself. Chima, please, Chima and everybody, you only have 30 seconds to ask a question and keep it as short as possible. Okay? So keep it short and simple. Everything, pour it in 30 seconds. Chima, you have the floor. After 30 seconds, I meet you back. Your time starts now. Chima. Okay, I think Chima is not ready for us. Oluwashemoni, unmute yourself. Oluwashem. Mr. Tope, please, can you hear me? Is it from my end?
Yes, we can.
Hi, good afternoon.
Okay, Oluwashem, good afternoon. How are you today? You've greeted us with answered. Everybody there. Oluwashem's greeting has covered everybody. Just go straight to your point.
All right, so I need more clarification about the ICAN induction. I work as a customer service in a firm. So I want to know if I will be qualified without working in the accounting department.
Okay, thank you so much for that. Permit me to actually ask, are you about to start ICAN or you are already qualified?
No, I'm in skills level now.
You are in skills level. Yes, you are expected to have 3 years experience for accounting students now, and 5 years for non-accounting students. Even though you are working as a customer care, you are an accounting student, so far you have a 3 years progressive experience. Pian, that's all, you'll be inducted. Others, 5 years, Pian, you'll be inducted. Is that all?
Others is actually 4 years. 48
4
months.
years, okay. So others 48 months, 4 years. Okay. So whether you are a customer care, I'm a teller, I'm a this, that does not mean. So far you have experience is experience. So thank you so much for that. So I'm moving on to the next person.
Yeah,
I like it. Short, simple.
It does the accounting related experience. So.
Do you hear that? Yes, I didn't want to add to it.
Yeah, it has to be accounting related experience. So we encourage you to find even if it's on a part-time on contract basis, you find like an accounting firm that you can do some work with and gain some experience in accounting. So that is when you'll be allowed to do induction based on this number standard. But you can still apply based on your current experience. Maybe or maybe not, they will grant that application is left to ICAN. But what we know of is that you need 36 months, minimum of 36 months accounting experience for accounting graduates, and minimum of 48 months experience for non-accounting graduates. So take note of this.
Thank you so much, sir, for the clarification. Oluwashem, I hope that answers your question. Thank you. Babatunde Temitope, unmute yourself and talk to us. Babatunde, see, if you raise your hand, pay attention to your name. Otherwise, you will never your hand. So it won't be, I raised my hand, I was not called. If you raise your hand, let your mind be here so that you can manage the time efficiently. Babatunde, are you here? Say Kian, that's gone. Solomon, Solomon, you have the floor. Solomon, unmute yourself.
Good morning, all.
Good morning, Solomon. How are
Sorry,
you?
good afternoon, sir. Thank you
Don't
for the
worry,
opportunity.
repeated your question.
Sorry, my question goes like this. You having written professional level, 3 diets, you have 4 paper. Leaving one, struggling with one for more than 4. What can you do differently to succeed the one that is left? You wrote 3 diet, you have 4 paper. And then you wrote 3 diet on 1 paper, struggling to succeed it. So I'm just a kind of asking, what can you do differently to succeed the remaining one that is left? Thank you so much, sir. Hello, sir. Hello? Can't hear anybody.
Mr. Solomon.
Yes,
can you
sir.
go again? Can you go again with your question?
My question is that at professional level, you've written 3 diet to get 4 papers, leaving one yet to pass. And that one that is left, you have wrote it 3 times. Still, you could not make it. So what can you do differently to succeed the last paper?
Okay. So yeah,
Haven't put all your effort on just a single paper, but still remain.
Okay.
Yes.
I think I will allow if Mr. Afis is here, I will allow Mr. Afis to answer this question. But if he's not here, then I would take it. So Mr. Afis, are you available to take this question? Okay, so I don't think Mr. Afis is available. So let me take it because I also took a paper 3 times. And I will tell you what I did differently on my 3rd attempt to pass the exam. So firstly, I don't know, your scenario might be different, but my own scenario was that I didn't really like theory courses. I don't really enjoy theory courses because they're always very bulky and you have to read a lot. And you also have to digest it and ensure that the salient points the salient points are very important unless the examiner might not give you the marks required. This is what I have observed from writing theory courses with ICAN. So it's not about writing a lot or writing this thing. If you don't make your points by pointing out the salient points in your discussion, the examiner is not likely to give you your full mark. So if this is your case, maybe you don't like the course, you don't enjoy the course. Number 1 is that you must fall in love with this course, but by force, by fire. You must fall in love with this course. I have to tell you that, as in just assume that you are in love with this course, that you enjoy this course, even if when you don't enjoy it. That's number 1. Number 2 is that if it's a theory course, you must ensure that you give your salient points. And one way I was able to conquer this was that I took a note, a small note, and I started doing a summary using the Pathfinder. Now I will look at, when I read a particular topic in the study pack, I will not summarize that. I will now go to the different diets and see the different questions they asked on this particular topic. Then I will now write down the answer they wrote. So I was writing down the answer as my note, not the text in the study text, because in the study text they will write a lot of things. They will write a lot of things to make you understand the topic more. But the exam solution is focused on giving you what the examiner wants directly. So I was taking the answers now from the question. Okay, this is how it is. It's always, the answers in the Pathfinder will always be brief and straight to the point. So that was another thing I did. So 1, fall in love with the course. 2, make use of your Pathfinder. 3, do a summary of what you are of the solution to the questions and everything. If it's a theory course, if it's calculation, it might be a different strategy. You still have to fall in love with the course either ways. 2 is that you must understand the solutions provided in the Pathfinder. So it's the way the examiner, most likely the way the examiner has presented it, that's the way they want it. So you must understand how the examiner is presenting the solution in the Pathfinder. That is the way they also want you to solve it. I don't know if Mr. Yoda can add 1 or 2 things to this also.
Thank you, Mr. Ridwan. I think I've mentioned it all in terms of what, even though whether it is calculation based or it is theory, you just have to like it. Like, it's because we know that, okay, it is things that you have to do for you to round up the exam. So, and another thing that I can also have to hit is, different subjects have their like key areas. Like, for example, now, just like what Mr. Ridwan mentioned earlier, like it is like, for example, now let's say in financial reporting, it is very rare that you don't see words on question on what on ratio analysis or maybe on group account. So, like, to be honest, I usually would be honest with myself. Like, there are some things that we can't know. For me personally, I believe that I can't remember everything. That is usually the mindset that I approach exam. But there are some area that you need to know very well. Even though you can ask me, well, okay, what is this? I may not really get it 100%, but there are some area that you need to know. Just like what Mr. Ridwan mentioned, that, maybe 15 mark of your exam is coming from ratio. So I know already that what if ratio come out, at least out of 15, maybe I'm going to have 12 or 13. Then I can order what specialize on. So another thing is also what, in regardless of the subject, whether it's theory or whether it's what the computation aspect, you also need to look at it. You need to sit down very well and try as much as possible to analyze what are some of the mistakes that you feel that you are making, and look at the trend. At least IoT usually send it, and even other tutorial center usually have it. Like, you can have, from 2014, these are where the topic is. So by the time you glance through some of the past question, you're able to see that, these are the critical area of the subject. And I pray that by the time you go in this diet, you're able to succeed. Maybe you become part of our alumni. So just try as much as possible and be positive, and God will make it easy.
Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome, Mr. Solomon. I wish you success in your forthcoming exams, and looking forward to congratulate you as a chartered accountant.
Thank you so much. I'm grateful.
Okay. All right, bye.
Do we want to take any other question? I think Mr. Hafiz, or should I?
Yeah, while we wait for Mr. Adebimpe Hafiz and Mr. Yomi Kasali. Okay, I think Mr. Yomi Kasali is now out due to low battery. So, Mr. Hafiz, we are waiting for you, but I and Mr. Inyoda will act in your capacity until you come back, and then I can leave. So let me take from Chidima Izebuna. Chidima, you can now unmute yourself and ask your question, Chidima.
Okay, good. Okay, the greetings are already there. So, quick one. I want to know if IoT, as lectures are held every weekend, so in advance or probably at the beginning of the diet, or as we have open day today now for the lectures to begin, is there a way they can have for all the courses? And this can be coming from the tutors. They'll give us all, just, like back in school, you have a scheme of work, like the topics and how they'll be taking it as the diet draws down. Like the first week, this is what we are going to be doing. The second week, because it's going to help us to, you were telling someone about studying ahead, and you also referred to how Mr. Oriomi used to also, that that he does that well. So can we, and what he does is you come to class and then he states the topic for the next class. That is fine and it's okay. So, but what I'm saying is, can can it come ahead of the like what now we're starting? We now have a rundown of what each lecturers, if there are two taking a course, they each will give us how the courses are going to, the topics they are going to be taking for each week. It will help us to now know, okay, this week is this, we're going to be studying ahead. It will help just to study ahead. That's just my question. Is a question and a suggestion as well, please. It will also help me. I'm also speaking like personally. I need that because I took the point you made about going back to the previous videos of the last diet. It also helps to prepare ahead, please. So what can you say about this? Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Chidima. I've already discussed this at our strategy meeting at the beginning of the diet, and I can say that some tutors have already started providing their weekly study plan. And yes, all the tutors represent them. I mean, there's a bit of delay because we just discussed this last weekend, but I'm sure before the end of this coming week, you will get it. It will also be in your course dashboard also. So this will enable you to go ahead and study ahead before the next class.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So I'll go to Edwin Faith now. Edwin Faith. Okay, Edwin Faith, you have been allowed to unmute. You can go ahead and unmute.
I'm trying to mute. Okay. I actually want to say regarding what Chidima spoke my mind. Last year I sat for skills, though I started very late.
Okay, we can't hear you again, Chidima, unfortunately.
I think it was faint.
It was what?
Faint.
Okay, we can't hear you again, Chidima. I mean Edwin Faith rather. So we'll go to the next person, Eki Kere.
Maybe a network. I can't hear you.
Yes. Okay, Mr. Afis, if you are available, I think you should let me take a bow while you take the rightful position.
Yes, I am. I actually dropped a message on the platform. Can you please check our platform while we take the last question? That's the last of the content.
Okay.
So thank you everyone for taking time out to attend our opening sensitization for May Diet 2026. Going by our agenda, the next on the list is alumni conversation. Our alumni, are you on the call now? Please mute yourself if you are here.
No, I think that Tabo, can you maybe for a minute disable the mic for enable the mic for everyone so that we can know the alumni that are here. But I'll also drop a message for them so that they can join.
Okay, while we wait for the alumni, I think that's the major part of the program for today. We can still allow 2 more questions from our participants.
Okay, yes. You can.
Can you please check the chat box? Do we have any special question we need to attend to?
Days of Jordan Pickford. I think Mr. Afis, there's one question in the chat box and it is ATS, so I think I'm happy about that.
So let's entertain 2 of the chat box questions. Can you please and let us know?
Okay, so the question is, what is your advice to someone who went to write ATS 3 by March and by God grace write skills May in what? Skills exam in May.
Is that possible?
Because if you write March ATS 3, the result is usually out by April ending.
Yeah.
So and I think ICAN exam, but I don't know the structure. So what you can do at least to Abidemi, if I'm right, is maybe you need to reach out to the ICAN. Because I can remember during my own ATS, you have to present the certificate. your ATSWA or your AAT induction certificate so that they will able to grant you the exemption. So, but by May, at least by May, I think ICAN registration is usually going to be it's still going to be on. So, but you're not able to do your induction because the induction for ATS is usually in June or July. So maybe you just need to to confirm, but we wish you all the best. And
the earliest possible time most likely is going, if you write the March diet, will be to write November diet. That would be the earliest possible time.
Yeah, you just that out of my mouth. I wanted to say if person can plan towards November diet, I think that's much better than to rush to write May diet.
Yeah, to be honest. At least you have more time to prepare, because if you finish your ATS now in March and you are like, okay, waiting for results in April, so you just have like 2 weeks to the May 2025. So, and you'll be writing, I think, like 4 subjects. So to be a word, to be a machine.
Yeah, so you can go ahead, Mr. Afis. Maybe we should take another question. I'm trying to get in contact with the
Thank you. I thought someone is picking the question for me. Yes. In your please, can you pick the next question for me, please? Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so from the chat box, right, Mr. Afis?
No, let me just, okay, yeah, but you have to enable their mics when you are doing that also. So you can choose anyone from those that have raised their hands.
Okay.
Not from
So
the chat.
Oluwabusaya, your hand is
that's
up.
fine.
So I think you are the number one. Oluwabusaya. Oluwabusaya, you can go ahead, please.
Okay,
Yeah,
I think
good afternoon.
okay, go ahead.
Good afternoon. I want to ask about I just did my foundation this in November last year, and I passed. But this skills is 6 courses. I'm thinking of putting all in at once. Will that be achievable? Hello?
Yeah, Oluwabusaya. So I think let me take that. It is possible, and I think there was an IoT student last night. I think I have the image on my phone if I can forward it, but I don't know the group that you are. It took all the 6 paper and it's actually passed. So Oluwabusaya is it's possible, but it's come with a lot of work. It's come with a lot of hard work and good strategy as well. So it's possible, and I can remember there's someone in IoT last night. It took all the 6 and it passed. So you can also give it a try, and God will make it easy for you.
Amen. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I think the goal point there is the hard work and dedication. Putting a lot of hard work, dedication, and commitment. It's something you can do. And I can also assure you that you can also come out as the overall best student. So just set your priority high and go for it.
Okay, so let me also call on the next one. So Jennifer, you had what? Oh, sorry, before Jennifer, we have what? Karachi Okereke. Please go ahead. Okereke, please can you unmute yourself? Thank you.
Sorry, before that, I've unmute like everyone so that the alumni can identify themselves.
Okay, Okereke, can you go ahead? Thank you. What's the question, please? Okay, so let me go to Jennifer.
So we now have the alumni on the call now. I think I'm having a lag in my network. Do we have the alumni on the call now?
Yes, I've been here and I'm about leaving. They told me the time was 12 o'clock. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Yeah, they also told me. Good afternoon. I was also told the time was 12 too.
Yeah.
So we can proceed then. Thanks for joining. Sorry about that.
Yeah, So maybe welcome. How are you doing? Hi, do maybe confirm if you can hear me. Hello? Yeah, that can you hear me, please?
Yes, we can hear you, Mr. Finn.
Okay, thank you, sir. Maybe our network, right?
I think so. I think
Yes, sir. I
Chukwuka
can
is also
actually
here.
hear. I was.
Okay.
Maybe while she speaks in our network, we might
Yeah,
just
I
take the
can
question
also hear.
from Karachi. Did you get that? I said, while we are waiting for Dumebi to set our network well, maybe we might need to take the question from Karachi.
Okay, Karachi, can you go ahead? Okay. I think I've tried to call her, but
Yeah. Thank you. Karachi, please go ahead with your question.
still not there. Jennifer, your hand is also up. Can you go ahead with your question, please? Jennifer. Okay, we also have OGB. Your hand is also up. Can you go ahead with your question, please?
So I'm going to drop all hands. If they want to ask new question, they can raise up their hand again. It seems some of them have they've gone. I don't know.
Give me everything you want to touch. I don't understand.
Sorry, Mr. Yanda. Can you hear me?
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, Mr.
Hello,
Yanda.
can you hear me?
Yes, okay, we can hear you now. Do you want to go ahead?
Yes, I want to go ahead. Sorry, I was trying to unmute ever since. So I want to ask a question. Like, I tried reading from the last diet for the FM, and I kept on hearing SFM. I was now wondering, so am I in professional already? Like, I just had that skill. So I was wondering, like, is it the same thing?
Okay. I can. Okay. Is that your question?
Yes, that's my question.
Okay, on the lighter note, do you still remember the full meaning of FM?
Yes, financial management.
What about SFM?
Strategic financial management.
So the difference is that strategic. So SFM is for final, while FM is for foundation. So SFM is more of advanced financial management. Thank you.
Oh, okay, thank you.
As we are unable to bring on our alumni, I guess because of network, and I'm having similar issue here. I think at this point, we really appreciate everyone for taking time out to attend our sensitization and also for staying this long. Hello?
I'm here.
Mr. Fee, some of us are actually here.
Okay,
We're actually just waiting for you to introduce us. We're not sure whether this is the question and answer section or this is for the alumni. So we're just patiently waiting. We're till 12 o'clock. We're just here.
Yeah. This is actually the alumni. So we've done the question and answer section actually, and because of time, we need to manage, get our own point, then we'll close for the day. We cannot let them stay too long on the call. They really tried, and we appreciate that. So Dumebi, once again, welcome, and we're happy to have you on this call.
Thank you.
So Dumebi, just in a few words, please just tell us about how ICAN Online has make your ICAN journey a successful one. We would like to hear from you. Our audience would love to hear from you, and let's have a key takeaway. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Once again, I'd like to say good afternoon to everyone. ICAN Online, the journey has been long for foundation. And before I started, so I'm not an accountant. I don't have an accounting background, but I'm in a managerial role and an administrator. So I just wanted to have a knowledge of administration and accounting to help my work as an executive officer. And so ICAN Online was very, very helpful. The journey was tough. It was very tough, but they have very dedicated teachers, very passionate lecturers. The timing wasn't convenient, but like real one would say, ICAN is a sacrificial journey. There are lots of sacrifices you have to make. But thankfully, they're done and dusted. The good thing about it is that the lectures are very interactive, the teachers are very helpful, and they just want you to learn, they want you to do well, they want you to pass. And it was just evident throughout my journey getting here. And so they were a good support system, and that's what you need to write ICAN. You need a very good support system. At the home front, I had a very good support system because they need to understand that you need time to study. Of course, it was my mom that put me in this drama. She was the one that encouraged me to start it, so she was at the home front, she was good. She knew when I didn't need to be disturbed. She helped with the food and all of that, helped with my daughter, because it's intense. You can't cut corners. It doesn't matter whether you go first class as a degree holder or you finished the best as a master's student. ICAN is a different ball game entirely. And I was happy that the lecturers kept giving very, very useful advice. At first, you might take it for granted because, schooling in Nigeria, you have a way of taking some things for granted. But by the time you fail the paper once, you just sit down and you go back to the drawing board and see that everything the lecturers have been saying is actually very true, very correct. So I thank all the lecturers for all the different advice they gave at different points in writing ICAN. Foundation advice was different from skill. Skill was different from professional. And in the learning platforms, of course, I still had issues with the app for a long time, but I'm thankful for the alternative that they gave to me. The YouTube alternative was very helpful. But the good thing about IoT is that once you make a complaint, they try as much as possible to make sure it is resolved within 24 to 48 hours. At least that was my experience. And I also I also enjoyed that once you sent in questions, the lecturers were always willing to answer. But of course, you have to be wise to remember that they're also working. So you have to be very patient with them to answer, but it doesn't exceed 24 hours, they will definitely answer. So it has been a very good experience. I'm happy with them. I'm happy, and I'll recommend over and over again. In fact, there was a time they were dragging me online. I think I made a review and they used it for something, and somebody was saying that I was not an accounting student. And I was like, see this person, they were going to report me or something. I was not an accounting student, but I don't know, here I am. ACA, I was inducted in November, and to the glory of God. So yeah, I thank my family, I thank God most especially, and then IoT. They were very, very instrumental, very good lectures, very relevant lectures. And please don't move from pillar to post. There's no point moving from lecturer to lecturer or from one tutor center to another tutor center, because sometimes you see that the information is very confusing or information is clashing. One formula is different from another formula. So just stick to what they have given to you, follow advice, ask questions, disturb them because you paid for it. And good luck. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Dumebi. I think I can recognize it very well. Thank you so much. Almost what I wanted to ask you, you've captured it in your response. But because of our audience, there's something I would love to ask you. 95% of our audience are working class. With ICAN online material, how can you advise them to maximize the little time they have to benefit from the material, and which we then equip them to success in the exam? Please advise them in this regard. Thank you.
Yeah, yes. Okay. So I also work. I work from 7:30 till about 5, 6. And so I have to use the night time. I took breaks at work. That's why I think having a support system is very important. People that understand where you're going and the sacrifices you have to make to achieve what you want to achieve. So at home, I had a family that didn't let me do chores. At work, I had structure. So my administrators also knew that there were times when I had to be by myself and no disturbance. That was also, so even 1 hour a day was meaningful to me. So every minute on the platform must count, right? Then when I'm driving to school, sometimes it's playing, and my mom at some point got tired of hearing my lecturers' voices because she was like, they are not like part of the family. Everywhere I go, I'm hearing. So even if you're not using the Pathfinders, right, you could just be listening to them over and over again. And then those lecture notes that they have made, some of them have lecture notes, the ones that they have done where they have given a summary of everything. You have to keep going through them over and over again. But you cannot cut corners, unfortunately. And their videos, because I think they've made the videos very interesting. Like, it was very, very interesting. Sometimes they just start talking. They know what to say because they have the experience. So they know how to relate it to real life experiences. So it was quite interesting for me. But you just have to read every day. Then those questions, they said practice questions, write it down. Like your mom will tell you that go and practice this or write this 7 times. It works. I don't know why, but it works because there was a diet I didn't do that, and I could see how I struggled in the exam hall. So that's why I said any detail or any instruction that they give to you, you have to go with it. It works because they've done this over time, so they know what works and what doesn't work. But you have to watch those videos continuously. You have to attend class as much as you can. And thankfully, you can always refer back if you have to. Yes, and then whatever notes, all those notes that they put on the platform, very, very important. They were very helpful to me, very, very useful. Sometimes the Pathfinder, because I had the hard copy, can be very overwhelming and bulky. So it was just okay for me to, and because I'm an auditory learner, I learn by hearing. So it was easy for me to just be listening on the go. But you have to do it over and over again. Yes, and keep practicing. Keep practicing. Like case study, SFM. So some people say they're theoretical and some people don't like numbers. I don't like formulas. I like theory. But by the time I was writing PM and all those things that have, it's practice. You just have to practice over and over again. Yeah, and then no fear. Sometimes you'll be afraid. It's normal to be afraid. I mean, ICAN is scary, but we thank God. Yeah. But that was how I went through it. People understood I was writing an exam. They knew when I would be offline. They knew that even when I'm online, I might not take my calls. It's just dedication. And now it's over. They can call me as much as they want to call. My mom can gist with me as much as she wants to. My daughter now knows I have her time. So it was a time of rejoicing for everyone when I finally passed the entire paper, because they knew, okay, that time that I had set apart was finally over. So it's just sacrifice. And if you have an understanding support system, which I had, so it was very easy for me.
Yeah, thank you very much, Tomebi. Once again, congratulations. We want to thank your support system, because the truth of the matter is we need a support system when we are writing ICAN, for mental support, somebody giving you some tips, to financial support, to advisory. So a lot of support is needed. So I'm happy that you got that support system. And for everyone on the call, you can see what she did right. And I know that you can also improve on it to see a better result. I think at this point, we need to bring our session to an end. But to do that, I would like to call upon our CEO, Edwan Lion, to please give us a closing remark while we adjourned for November sensitization again. Thank you. Sorry, end of the year dice sensitization. Thank you. Mr. Ridwan Lion, you are there? Please unmute and speak.
Just a moment. I'll be yes. Thank you, everyone. I mean, I'm really grateful at the turnout at today's event. I mean, we had quite a number of people joining in the event, and I always tell students something. This event is a very important event. Don't just say it's another open day. There's always something to learn from this event, and I'm grateful to all the tutors that turned out today. Out of your very busy schedule, you were able to join us and make an impact through your experience, through your knowledge that you've gained over the years, and I really appreciate this a lot. And also to our alumni, Dumebi. And so for those of you that don't know this, also Dumebi doesn't have an accounting background. I think she has maybe early childhood or something. She's also a PhD student in a different course, entirely from accounting. So you can just imagine that somebody that is still dedicated to her career and everything, she came. I mean, at some point, I had to ask them, be like, why are you even taking this exam? You know, you're a PhD student in a different course, differently, and she explained to me that yes, that this is the reasons, and that even the knowledge, even despite that she doesn't have an accounting background, not from an accounting background, that the knowledge has helped her also run a business efficiently and effectively. And she told me how the tax
and
people
make sure
used
that the
to.
tax officers don't cheat me because they used to
Yeah,
cheat me previously.
you actually mentioned that was what I
Yes,
found
that's
most
number
hilarious
one.
from what she said. Like the tax people, they've been taking advantage because she runs a
A
business
lot.
in, I think, Delta
So,
State,
so,
so
so,
they've been
so my
taking
tax
advantage.
was now cut down to less than half of what they were charging me before. Imagine
You
me
can
paying
imagine.
600 and something thousand. But now that I've
Yeah.
received sense, so it's very important. Yes, thank you.
So the knowledge, I will tell you something about accounting, especially when it comes to ICAN. And I think it's like that globally. And this is why sometimes I wonder that why is it that so many accountants are not even entrepreneurs? Because I can tell you all the knowledge you would find in this in accounting, they are the most important knowledge and skills that you need to run a business. But just look at it: business environment, business law, corporate law, taxation, financial management. What else do you need? These are the skills you need. So this knowledge is not going to be a waste. I can hear somebody saying that she's doing customer service, she's doing like accounting. The knowledge is going to be helpful. Whether at the end you even want to transition onto the part of accounting or not, it will always be helpful. So I will always encourage you guys that don't be discouraged. Somebody has come here to say, I've taken this course 3 times, and this is just the course. I understand how frustrating that can be for you to take a course 3 times. It can be very frustrating, it can be very discouraging, and I will tell you, still don't give up. Still don't give up. Personally, we are able to provide some personalized support for you. So if you can reach me personally, I can put my number in the chat box now. If you're having such a challenge, I'm a very busy person, so if I don't reply to your messages on time, please don't be angry. Just be patient with me. I will fix a time. We will talk. Maybe
It is clear I took
just for
after
like
you.
15
See
minutes.
you.
Sir. So I could be.
I said it is clear I took after you, but I'm also very busy.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, nowadays almost everyone is busy. We live in a very busy world nowadays. Work, family, and all those things. So, but I mean, we are here for you guys. So, I mean, we've created a guidance and counseling group. I mean, it has reached its marks at the moment. So, but
looking at making it a Telegram group so that we can take more people. The essence is that we want to create like an accountability system. Also, we are now working with a startup in the UK. Hopefully, we will be able to sign an agreement with them. It's a behavioral company that helps you to engage with your learning, because we also understand that many of you are unable to engage with your learning without any assistance. And what I mean is that if you do not find somebody that will push you, many of you don't engage with your courses. You have low engagement with your courses except somebody pushes you. So we are working with this startup. Hopefully we would be able to have an agreement between them so that they can help us find the best way, because we've now grown in number. The support that maybe is saying now is that we still provide it, but it's now limited because why? We now have a very large number of students. So I mean, at the point now, we'll call students at random. If I don't see you in class for sometimes, I will call you to check up on you and say what's happening. You didn't attend the classes. But now we are having about over 2,000 students in a diet. So that is it's now very difficult for me to say I want to be calling each one of you and everything. But I'm sure apart from events like this where we can provide this support, where you can ask questions and all those things, we are able to, if you reach out to me, I've sent the number, I've put this number in the chat box. You can always reach out to me, send me a message personally. If you see something you don't like about the tutors, you can reach out to me personally, and I would try as much as possible to help you find the best solution to any issues that you encounter. I wish you all a successful diet. I pray by this time, in another 5 to 6 months, we'll be congratulating many of you and saying that that you are now chartered accountants, and many of you will now move to the next level. So remove fear from whatever you do. Always know that nobody is 100% prepared when it comes to ICAN exams. Take that from me. Nobody is 100% prepared. Whether you think it's 50%, whether you think it's less than 50%, most important thing is that keep going, keep pushing, early preparation, don't stop. You need extra support, reach out to us. We are able to support you as far as we can. Thank you very much, Mr. Afis. Thank you very much, Mr. Ayanda, Mr. Wahab Olatunji, Mr. Riyomi, Mr. Sadiq, Temitokbe, Ese, and maybe thank you all for joining and making this event a very interesting and thought-provoking one. I wish you all students retentive memory and success in your forthcoming exams. Thank you, and God bless you all. Mr. Afis, I'm done. I think, yeah, we can now bring the session to an end. Take care. If you still have questions,
yeah, thank you so much.
Them later. Yeah, outside this session,
please, can you hear me?
I have to take your questions. Yeah, we can hear you now, Mr. Afis.
Yeah, please, can you hear me? Yeah, just before we go, apologies because of no. So, hello, can you hear me, please?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, I'm saying just before we go, because of time, we couldn't take all our alumni that we have invited, but we really appreciate your time. Thank you for joining the call. Chukwuka AGR4 is a wonderful student and a brother. Thank you. We appreciate and we recognize your presence. So maybe thank you for speaking. We appreciate that. Abdurrahman Al-Ghali Gaji, thank you so much for joining the call. Kingsley Bassi, Kingsley, yeah. Thank you so much for joining the call. Thank you, everyone, and God bless.
So we are also going to have another session where we'll be inviting all these alumni to talk to you guys, to share their experience. So please, stay tuned. We'll send the registration link and all the information later to the groups. So we're still going to have like an alumni session separately for the students so that you can learn directly from those that have taken the exams recently. All right, take care. Bye for now. All right, bye-bye. Take care.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Mr. Inade, how are you, sir? Mr. Hafiz, thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you all, and God bless.